What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me? This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the Anton Daniels show here. Let me choose fingers talking, but please hit the like button. Anton will be joining us shortly. He's a little bit late, but we are here to entertain you guys tonight. Welcome to the new content creators that's on the panel. If you are interested in joining the panel tonight, in the future, I'll mute you, Carrington. But if you are interested in joining the panel in the future, you have to DM me on IG and just put panel. As you can see, I'm cycling through new men. So new ladies, if you're interested, DM me. But welcome to the panel. How are you guys doing this evening?
Good. How you doing?
Great. What's going on?
It's a lot going on this Monday.
Yeah. A lot of death.
A lot of death, cheating scandals, flooding.
Yeah.
Right. So, have you guys heard about the coach that got arrested?
Yeah.
Yes.
A black man. What a surprise!
Snow bunny.
And he had the snow bunny as a wife.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At least
you guys know what we're talking about. We're gonna watch this clip of the Michigan football coach, Mr. Moore, fired over his side chick.
Former University of Michigan football coach Sherrone Moore is appearing in court. On Wednesday, as you may know, he was fired as coach, and then shortly after he was arrested. Now we have learned that he's facing 3 charges: home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering. The university has said that Sherrone was fired for cause after finding out he was engaged in, quote, an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. We are looking at his first court appearance. Let's listen in.
In light of the factual scenario that gives rise to these charges, my best understanding from a thorough review of the police report and as much body-worn camera as I've had an opportunity to review is that I understand that our victim broke up. They had an intimate relationship for a number of years, defendant and victim, that our victim broke up with this defendant on Monday morning early, that there continued to be defendant making numerous phone calls and sending numerous texts from that time moving forward that she did not answer, did not respond to, and did not want. That eventually she presented herself to the University of Michigan, cooperated in some form of investigation there. As we all now know, defendant was at some point on Wednesday afternoon fired from his employment. He then, at some point soon thereafter, came to her apartment in the address that is alleged in the complaint, barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life. And a series of very, very threatening, intimidating, terrifying, quite frankly, statements and behaviors there in that apartment. It was only then, Your Honor, when the victim She called her attorney, and then at some point indicated she was going to call the police, and then he left.
Damn. I don't feel sorry for him.
At all.
He asked for it.
I think he's absolutely pathetic. Not only are you a cheater, but you're a sloppy cheater. You ended up getting another woman pregnant. It's like, I don't even know. There's so many segues that you can dissect this. And then not only that, the your side chick break up with you, then you show up to her house trying to kill yourself with a butter knife. He's sitting there like a goofy and a clown that he is. I have absolutely actually I have negative empathy for Sherrone. He's an absolute clown. He thought he was bigger than the program, and he found out very quickly that he wasn't.
No dick discipline at all.
Damn.
You gave up a 5 points whatever $1 million contract for some box, for some cat. No.
But yet women are the not logical ones.
Right.
But we've seen men repeat this pattern time after time after time, but they claim to be logical.
I mean,
we just be highlighting.
He ain't one of us.
I can understand. I can understand him being suicidal. I mean, he lost everything. I mean, he's stupid. You know, he's just.
That's a
I mean, he's not stupid. He's intelligent.
Is cowardly. He did that to himself. Like, who told him to sleep with that girl? Like this, like moments like this, you can't really defend men for real.
And
like,
apparently, he was sleeping with her for years. Like years. Yeah. This wasn't like a fling. This was something that was going on for a long time. Yeah.
But she knew he was married, right?
And he knew he was married too.
She knew he was married too.
It don't matter what she knew, he knew.
Dating it for months.
Well, no, we gotta hold the side chick accountable as well.
No, they're not gonna do that. They just.
I hate the whole concept of well, she didn't take the vows of XYZ. There's a certain thing called integrity, and as a woman, you should not be no man's side piece. Especially, my thing is, if you're okay with inflicting that kind of pain and hurt on another woman, just keep that same energy when that circle right back around to you.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, she knew better. She knew better than that, but she thought she had was getting something out of it. I mean, didn't he have the key to her apartment? He was able to get in, or did he break in? Was he paying for the apartment?
He had a full-blown relationship.
I promise you, she was getting something out of that $5-point-something million contract.
Oh yeah,
she was getting something out of that relationship other than just some D. Definitely.
And word on the curb is that he actually, I want to say, gave her a 40% raise, so she went from making like 40K to like 90 something, if I'm not mistaken.
Break up with him, did they say?
Well, I guess word on the curb was that there was an investigation going on, and they had an option: either y'all break this thing on up, or she get moved to another department. And I guess he opted to fire her and not move her to another department. So I'm not sure if that sparked the breakup situation, but that's kind of how the investigation.
So she got mad at him.
So they knew about it before she actually told them, because I thought he informed them that she was having an affair or put it out there some kind of way. Once this happened, they already knew.
It was speculation.
Oh, okay.
But she brought the receipts.
She broke up with him as a revenge type thing.
Okay.
So
they knew, but they couldn't prove it.
But I'm saying that's why she broke up with him. I'm not understanding. Why did she break up with him? Do you know? Or did they say anything?
Well, Jess, what you said earlier was
maybe she broke up with him because she got
what?
fired. But yeah, he was gonna fire her. Maybe that could have been a reason why.
Yeah, so maybe
you said earlier was very funny when you said, men and their emotions. Yes, we have a weakness for women, but when it comes to women,
I can't hear you, Joey.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, so Jess, let me go off of what you said earlier. You were like, oh, and y'all talk about us women with the emotions. Like, yeah, we do. But yeah, one of our weaknesses is women. Like, we love y'all. And sometimes we overlove y'all. Sometimes we love multiple of y'all, right? I'm not saying that's right. But when it comes to women and their emotions, y'all weaknesses are even much more than just our weaknesses. And that's why we focus on that with women, because y'all have many weaknesses according to our one or two weaknesses. Does that make sense?
One or two?
Man, dudes are losing everything.
We have that are out there. What other weaknesses do we have besides women?
Food,
gambling,
masturbating.
I think it depends on the man. They go the same way for the woman too.
Violence.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But whatever we come up with, let's say it's 5, you can times that times 3 with women. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's their fault. I'm just saying, like, we have a lot more things to look at y'all about and point the finger, whether it's right or wrong that we do that. And I'm just saying, it's not fair to just point the finger at men and look at our weaknesses.
Do you think it's fair that she's still working there? Why didn't she get fired?
She's still working there?
Yeah, she's still working there.
She should have got fired too.
Nobody's saying that she should get fired. Like, she's not a.
Nah, she should have got fired too.
Yeah.
If he got fired, she should have got fired too. Let's just hold the standard. It was an inappropriate relationship between the both of them. They were 2 consenting adults, and she was a part of that. So she should have got the same consequence as him, since we're all equal.
Did the lady get fired from that incident with the Celtics coach?
We didn't hear much about that.
Hold on, was the Celtics coach? I think it was the coach.
Yeah,
It was the same type of incident.
Yeah, that was
It
the
huge.
Celtics coach. I remember that.
Yeah, that was huge.
I don't think she got fired.
Yeah.
Do they have
We
kids?
didn't hear too much info about that. They didn't even want us to know her name.
These staffers that's beneath the head coaches, they don't have the same clauses in their contracts as the head coaches. Right. So the head coaches have clauses that you cannot sleep with your subordinates.
No matter what age they are, you just can't. Okay. I wouldn't sign that.
Yeah, me either.
And you ain't getting the job then.
I know, you gotta, they got more.
Well, I mean, it makes sense with that type of contract. Like he has more power over her, so he can, he has the power in the situation to lure her in. I mean, obviously she was wrong, but I mean, why would someone want to sleep with her? I mean, she wasn't making the money.
Did you see her?
She wasn't making. I don't know what she looks like. No, but
I do.
I got a picture. Hold on, this is what she looks like, because I knew somebody was going to say
She's fine as fuck.
Oh yeah, she right. She right.
Well, you can obviously see why he was cheating. Obviously, I mean, if that was my man, she couldn't be working in the office with him. Find somebody else.
He'll find somebody else. You talking that
he
shit?
will have to.
Yeah. Thank God I don't have thank God I have self-control, man.
I guess my question is, why do men repeatedly continue to make this same, I don't even want to call it a mistake, because I feel like it's a choice at this point. Why do men keep doing this?
Because
it never ends out well.
They only love women. That's why.
See, I'm tired of hearing that excuse. My thing is, you have discipline in all of these other areas in your life, but you can't master sexual discipline, especially being in a person of power as such. This was the first Black coach, and you threw it all away for some box. I could never wrap my brain around that.
Yeah, but that's the sexiness of it, is that you got all of this power, and you got this young woman or young girl here that's impressed with your power. So it makes it all sexy. You know what I'm saying?
So is that an ego thing?
Yeah, it's an ego thing. And that's the problem. Those side chicks feed the ego. They feed that ego. You know what I'm saying? They always there. They get mad if you're not there, but they let you understand the side chick is actually getting the best of the bargain. But until she's not. You know, then they get the
sexual discipline.
I just
I don't think
it's not just
Black
ego, man.
It's discipline. I think they just don't know how to deal with side chicks, right? Like it's.
Well, if you had sexual discipline, you wouldn't even need a side chick. So please, I'm in confusion. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah,
it's a masculinity issue.
If women were conservative Christians, okay.
Not gonna stop.
That's what he thought he would get away. Most men get away with cheating. You don't know if your man is cheating. If you
Actually, most men really, y'all,
they don't really.
Y'all don't.
The best way to cheat.
Y'all don't. You know who get away with most cheating? Women.
That's a fact.
No, but the thing is, y'all women will sit there and then say a man is
So if
cheating when he's
women get
not
away
cheating, and
with
then y'all finally
cheating
right
more,
2 years
then
down the
what's the
road. So
problem?
you can't really say that y'all know when men are cheating. Y'all just blame them the whole time,
problem
and
Okay.
then finally when you cheat, y'all be like, "Oh, I knew you
Okay,
was
so
cheating."
guys, I had it wrong. I had it
I
wrong.
was about to say, I thought that was the OnlyFans
So
girl.
yeah, that was the
Yeah, no,
only
that's
thing.
not her. Yeah, there she
there
goes.
she
This
is.
is the girl.
But
She
she's
back
pretty
on.
too.
Yeah,
Now,
she is.
you got to show the wife. The wife is a
She
little
not
more
blow the
homely.
bag fine.
She's
She
a little
not like
She
the
ain't
homely.
30, she ain't
OnlyFans.
$60
Nah, we
million
gotta see a full
fine.
photo. I gotta see full
Both of them
body.
white.
Come on.
Nah,
I gotta see full
Don't
body.
even front. Don't even front.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not looks though. Sometimes it's personality. You can't
Shampoo.
just go off looks.
She made him feel good
What you don't
inside.
think is fine?
So men are
She
wrong.
made him feel like a man.
Flips over a side.
I'm just saying, she's come on.
That don't make any sense. You have a good personality in your wife. If you're looking for a good personality, go home to your wife.
Yeah, but you're expected
Sometimes
to
your wife
say
ain't
that.
enough.
You're expected to say that.
Hold on, who said that? Who said
Sometimes your
that?
wife
ain't
ain't
enough.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Not that easy.
Who said that?
So
That's
Was
crazy.
that you?
No.
I was about to say, I know that wasn't you over there getting fed
Was it
on
him?
camera.
I have
Okay, I
enough.
was about
Okay.
to say.
What are you talking about?
I don't even go
Nobody
Who
wanna
said
outside
the
anymore.
wife isn't enough?
Okay. Nobody want to fess up to it because that was crazy.
Okay,
That
that's
was
cool until we say the
crazy.
husband ain't enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, my
Nah,
wife.
we pay the bills. That's enough.
Y'all
My
be
wife is
saying
enough.
that
My wife
though.
is
Paying the
enough.
bills is not enough.
You don't
That's
always
not
pay the
enough.
bills. In his case,
Facts.
you did, but that's not always the case.
Exactly. It don't give you license to go cheat because the lights are on in the room.
You know what you signed up for when you got married. You shouldn't be married if you
That's
were
not true. You
Oh,
don't know what
come
you're signing up for when you get married.
Well,
That's
then you
not
should
true.
have got
things-
married.
No one knows what they're signing up for when they get married. That's not true. So you're telling me when you get married, you know exactly every single thing about your partner. You know exactly every single thing they're gonna do. You know exactly every single thing that's gonna happen. No,
You're
you
not
don't. You
supposed
don't
to.
know what you're getting into.
You're not supposed to know the future. You're supposed to trust
Right,
that when the future comes, you're going to have each other's backs and that you're not going to stab each other in those backs, that you're supposed to be protected throughout your marriage.
But the
isn't
question is,
isn't the
So
wife
do
sticking
y'all
beside
hold
him?
the
women to
person
the
know
same
everything that they're
standard,
getting into in the
or
marriage. But hey, what's up, Anton? What's up, man?
Hey, Anton.
I know you're not
What's
married
going on?
like that, Mr. Joey. Are you
I was
married?
about to say, I want to. Are you married?
I'm
Because you like,
actually a well polished man, very well. Like
That's not what I asked.
you're not married. In other words,
So
Exactly.
I'm very well polished.
Yeah, he's smart. He's smart. He's smart.
Back, baby.
Don't do it.
So do y'all hold women to the same standard that y'all hold the men to when it comes to cheating? Or
No, they
is
don't.
that
No.
just
Not
me?
at all. She wasn't happy.
Yeah, she wasn't happy.
She wasn't happy.
Yeah, so when a
Happiness come
woman
first.
cheats, it's a man's fault, and when a man cheats, it's also a man's fault.
That's what
Yeah.
they say. Exactly.
Yep.
No accountability.
Is that what y'all are saying right now, though?
you mean
I
the
don't think
women,
it's
us women on
anybody's
the panel?
fault. I think things
Yeah, are
happen.
y'all saying that right now? Like,
Mhm.
are y'all holding? Because the standards y'all are setting for men right now, like, oh, you know what you're getting into when you get married, and
You
everything
don't.
else that y'all said. Are y'all holding women to that same standard when it comes to cheating in the marriage? Because, like y'all said earlier, I think Jess has said it, that women get away with cheating more. So that means women cheat more. So are
Yeah, but
we
it's a
holding
big
That
women
don't
to that
mean
same
women
standard?
cheat more. The two they not mutually
Yeah, I don't think she
exclusive.
meant that.
I don't think
If
that's
y'all
saying
get
women
away with
cheat
it
more,
more,
but we can definitely master cheating way better than men.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
they
men
they
are
is
cheat
That
that
don't
more
a
than
mean we
is
we
do
that
cheat.
it
a
more
is
than
that
them
a
though.
It
They
ain't.
cheat
It
is
ain't
that
more
a
more
than
than
good
we
thing,
magic
or
cheat
more or
like
less.
better. Like we just don't
is that a good
care
thing?
as
Is
much.
that something to be
No, it's
proud
not
of?
a
No,
good
it's
thing.
not. It's never a good thing. No one should be cheating, but women
Okay.
are just
Especially,
better at it.
Yeah, they better hide
Women
it.
are better at it. I guess that's a
They're
better way
talking
to
no,
say
but
about
Aaliyah, you're right because women cheating is a big difference than a man cheating. I don't want to get all into that, but
Jesus.
it's not the same. Like it's like, yeah, you
That's a
did
fact.
that. You really did that shit?
It is the same.
That's
No,
crazy.
absolutely not.
No,
Yes, it is.
They're both bad. But they're not the same.
When y'all finally accept
My
that
wife
it is
would
the
say that.
same, the world
Can
will
I
be a better
explain how
place.
it's different?
It's not the
They're
same.
not the
It's not the
same,
same.
though.
No,
Okay.
if you're gonna use the whole key into the
Women don't use their
doorknob.
work hours.
No,
to
I
take
wasn't
care
even
of
gonna
women.
use that. I wasn't even gonna use that.
Not the exact same.
I wasn't even gonna use that
I
analogy.
talk to a lot of women. They my wife, her sister, all of them. They say it's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Big difference.
They old
And
school.
those are
When she
women.
cheat,
They
we
know.
can't go back.
Jess, do you know what we're talking about when we say it's a big
Yeah.
difference?
Y'all gotta do one, Mike. We can't hear
That's
y'all.
why men can cheat 3 times and keep your relationship, but 1 time with the girl. Sorry,
It's over
That's
with.
because y'all can't handle it. Y'all are very emotional when it comes to
No.
that kind of stuff.
'Cause
Oh
we
my
use our
God,
work,
she
No.
cheated
our
on
labor,
me. I
our
can't be
dollars.
with her
It's the
anymore. She's a
principle.
nasty whore. But when you cheat on your woman 3 times, we're supposed to forgive you. Like that makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely.
Because we
none.
don't
And
do
then
it.
they
thing.
sloppy with it too, Mimi. They don't even use protection. They don't
Yeah.
even care if they bring something back to their woman. All they
Having
care
side
about is their
babies.
ego and they nothing.
So I disagree with those men, but y'all get connected
That's
with
the
a person y'all cheat with mentally. We don't get connected mentally.
That's not
fact.
necessarily true. And I wish men would understand that
Not true.
women don't necessarily have an emotional connection to every man that they sleep with.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
Well,
So
they got
just
some
how
type of,
I've known women to cheat just because they wanted to, because they wanted something different and new.
But like, is that a good thing
they
though?
ain't gonna
I'm
cheat
not
with like
saying
a
it's a
mom.
good thing.
It's
To
disgusting.
say
It should be-
something isn't necessarily saying I agree with her that it's a good thing. It's just saying what the situation is.
I
It's
can't
not
I'm
do
way
it.
too Christian
synonymous.
for that.
But it's not.
I
It's
can't do
Yeah,
not.
it.
Way
like
too
it's
Christian
not
to hear that.
like I get what you're saying, right?
It's not
Like,
the same.
but
It's
it's
different.
you see how when you say it, it just sounds crazy. Like you sound like you saying it
Yeah.
right now. You sound crazy to me. Like you sound wild. Like she just wanted to cheat because she
Yeah.
just wanted to. Like,
Yeah, she
like
nasty.
Yes, there are
it's
women savages out there like that.
You
They
should get
just
rid of
I
them,
want
but you say they your
so like
friends. You said
so
they
like
your
if y'all
friends.
saying
I
that this
know
is
women.
how
I didn't say nothing about no friend shampoo.
You said friends
if
of
y'all are
mine.
saying if y'all are
I
saying
I
said
ain't
this is
said that.
how
Oh, I
if
thought
you're
you said
saying
your
this is
friends.
how
I ain't
men
say
act,
that.
right? And they act in the savagery way, they just sleeping with any women that they want to sleep with and X, Y, and Z, right? And then saying and y'all are saying that's bad and that's disgusting and that's just like y'all should know better. And then if women are doing the same thing that men are doing, then they should know better. It's disgusting and all of the same things apply,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So like this, like when you're saying it as if it's like something to brag on, and it's nothing to brag on. Like
No, not at
you're
all.
saying
It's not.
it's
No,
clearly
we're
it's
just
like
saying what it
clearly
is.
different.
No, like,
It's
Saying
not
that it
Y'all are saying
actually
what
bragging.
it is.
happens. Women
this is
It's
do
why.
have
clearly
sex without
like it's
attachment.
clearly
No, this is
different.
why it's different, right?
Women have
So
sex
like,
without
Clearly
attachment
different.
all the time. They're called prostitutes.
Hold on. Let
we don't
let's
wife prostitutes. That's the problem. We're not supposed to
Prostitutes are
wife
That you would
broken
prostitutes.
say that.
women.
I mean,
One mic, yo.
prostitutes
They're
One
are
mic.
broken.
let
They're
prostitutes
Vaughn get a
broken.
are
word in.
women that have sex without attachment. They do it all the
Those
Let
are
time.
my man
broken
get
women.
in.
Let
Vaughn.
Vaughn get in, yo. Go ahead,
All right,
Vaughn.
so like,
Vaughn, you better yo.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
Go
right, this is
ahead.
why it's different, right? Well, I look at it from like an ideal scenario, like a man that's you can't think about like your man is a bum or nothing. Like he's the ideal man, right? Like he make a great amount of money, whatever. So let's just say like he pay the bills or whatever like that. So like if she cheats, I'm gonna start with he cheats. If he cheats, at least you know, like, all right, you know, it's something to fall back on. Like he paid a mortgage, he paid the rent. There's some type of value still there. If she cheat, it's no other value there. It's like I'm doing all this for you. I pay for
It's like
us.
men.
Hold on, stay
Go
with
ahead,
me.
go ahead.
I pay for the vacations, I pay the mortgage, I pay all that. I'm not saying it's right,
Let
but
him
I'm saying at
finish.
least it's something to fall back on.
It-
That's why
Me,
women
focus,
stay
let
a
him
lot of the
cook.
time.
That's why
It's
it's
something to fall
worse.
back on. But if she
If
cheat, it's like there's
anything,
nothing
that
else to
sounds
fall back
crazy.
on.
Yeah, because
No,
all
men
they bring.
give
That
their
sounds
labor
crazy.
dollars
That
to women.
sounds crazy.
No.
That sounds
Men give
crazy,
their
bro.
labor
That's
dollars
why
to
they
women.
stay and men
But
don't.
it's
That's
simple.
literally why women stay and men don't, because it's still value there. But if she cheat, it's like
Yeah.
you
Because
gave
you
away
said
all the
your
value.
money
That's
is
not why
first.
women
Men are
stay.
paying
That
bills.
means sense. What he said.
Yo,
I don't think y'all got the
no
message. What he
woman
said.
staying if you cheat, if you ain't got no other source of value there.
And let's keep it a buck. Most men and I won't even say most, a lot of men and a lot of black men, not even solely the providers for the household.
No,
so I gotta have my half and your half, and you still won't go cheat.
That's a
50,
false
50.
narrative.
That is a great point, Jess.
That's a false
Listen,
narrative.
My half and your half, and you still cheating?
That's a
Nah.
good point.
Nope.
You can't cheat if you're 50-50. But I don't cheat, so I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Most black
But
men live
said a
alone.
whole
So
wait, hang on, y'all talking over each other. He said a whole different scenario. Why do you agree with his? You changed his whole.
Yeah, don't put the bum in the picture. Put the ideal dude in the picture. Don't put the bum.
Said a man.
But the ideal dude is not reality, y'all. That's not what's happening.
Right.
That's really not what's happening.
Men will be paying bills.
That's
and
why y'all
a lot of men.
Y'all do.
Can you shut the fuck up?
I'm too sick to yelling at y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah. They talking over each other. Like the coach was paying all of her bills and yada 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 and promotions. She had it good with him.
Yeah, good. That's why she
Wait, just please let me just finish. Okay. I'm not talking about y'all personally. I'm talking about her. You know what I'm saying? Don't take things personal. So when things wasn't going right, she broke up. She wanted to break up with him for whatever reason. It's something that she didn't get. And she said, I want to break up. So it was revenge. It wasn't that she found her morals and said, I don't want to do this anymore. Something didn't go her way. And that's why he went over there and said, I'm going to kill myself.
But that's not why he did that. He did that because he realized that he no longer had the power to keep his finances, his job, and his family and his marriage together. You realize just that quickly, hours after he was terminated, he went straight to her house. You knew you were in a rage.
Do you know why he got terminated, though?
Well, because the team found credible evidence supporting
he got terminated because she went to the team and gave the evidence to them to get him fired. That's what I heard.
But that doesn't negate that they had the evidence. They did have an investigation, but they didn't find it.
There was no more investigation. She went to the team. She gave them the evidence. She told on him and got him fired. That is all.
They were investigating a potential relationship, but nothing was done in that.
She ain't listening, Anton. She ain't listening.
September. I'm just saying that I get it. Even though that it was suspected, they would have never found out had she not confirmed the relationship. I'm saying that there would have been nothing for her to confirm. In my personal opinion, because I know these men are not going to stop cheating, you cannot treat your side chicks like side chicks. You have to go back to the basics of cheating.
But he's saying, but what Anton is saying,
what'd you just say?
Don't treat your side chicks as side chicks.
Did you just hear what you just said?
Treat them as wives.
Me or shampoo?
You said don't treat your side chicks as side chicks.
Right. You have to treat your side chick like the mistresses back then. Like they took care of them.
Mistress just another word for side chick.
He took care of her. He took care of her. If you're talking about the coach, he took care of her.
Well, no, he took care of her finances, but you didn't take care of the one thing that was a threat to your everything.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
He didn't have her wrapped around his finger enough because we know
he did until something didn't go his way. Didn't go her way.
I remember what he was charged with, right? He was charged with stalking. So he had
but that was after the fact because
he went crazy after that.
He crashed out after he lost his $30 million contract.
And his girl and his side girl.
Anybody, hold on, wait. Who wouldn't crash out possibly?
I would. I'm blowing the whole place
justifiably
up.
if you lost 30 M's.
Well,
everybody gotta die.
But the crash out was very misdirected.
Yeah, we get there. There you go.
It was misdirected. It was misguided.
Hold on, wait.
Ow.
There is no such thing as a misdirection of a crash out when you lose $30 million.
It shouldn't have been at the woman. The crash out should have been with himself.
I don't know what type
he
of
was crashing out with himself. He just wanted to crash out.
I don't know what type of niggas I'm dealing with. I'm pretty sure the nigga never made 30 million. So there is no logical reasoning for a nigga losing 30 million. Listen, I seen a nigga kill a person over 10,000. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
And
this is 30. This is life-changing money.
But you don't go threatening to kill. Here's the thing. You went to her house. He wasn't charged for breaking and entering.
That's my bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
He loved her. He liked
You
her.
cannot trust yourself if you are that angry. You lost $30 million, and then you go.
What is you talking about? That's my hoe.
His side chick?
You are wait.
Yo, Jess.
You can't run up in your whole house,
Any
Anton.
one of y'all. Listen, I'm tired of being
justifying using suicide as a threat.
You know what it is? Y'all are if you can't be a sufficient side chick, you can't be a sufficient wife.
That's a fact.
If you can't even keep yourself together, and I can't trust you to preserve the bag at all costs, that is your job. As a side chick, your job is to shut the fuck up, be the beneficiary as far as not having to deal with the bullshit that that the regular chick got to deal with on a regular basis. You're supposed to be the go-between. You the bridge. You the one that keep me sane and logical. And you the person that's I don't know if y'all understand how this game works.
Is this satire?
They ain't ready for this message, yo. They ain't
not ready for that.
Wait.
They ain't ready for this message, bro.
Wait. Let's not be confused. Because and you know it's not satire because most of y'all have played the side chick whether you knew it or not.
That's normal.
So
then it wouldn't be a side chick if I didn't know I was a side chick.
So
Not the point.
I don't
know
want
they just be in denial.
I don't want y'all to pretend in front of me. Y'all have been side chicks, and it's cool.
I've never willingly
and it's
been a
cool.
side
You don't have to admit it, but all you got to do is act like you don't understand what I'm saying. Like just you've been there. Most of y'all been there. You just didn't graduate.
Ooh.
You didn't graduate, and that's cool.
What's the graduation?
But I'm gonna learn you something. But I'm gonna learn you
graduation, Anton.
Because chances is any nigga that you trying to talk to right now, you got to graduate. It's a recession. Man, let me cook for a second.
Where I get my cap and gown that day, Anton?
Where
I get my cap and gown? Why I pick it up?
Yo, I want to say something real quick after Anton, though.
If you want a decent guy today, you're gonna have to tear up. Okay, this is like Call of Duty. You don't come in as an expert player. You don't come in with all of the camouflage, with all of the guns and all of that stuff. You gotta level up. But in order for you to level up, you gotta help your teammates realize that you're trustworthy. Because if you're not trustworthy, then what the fuck we talk about? And she's the ultimate failure. She's the ultimate failure in a team as a team player. And most of y'all are failures as team players. And the reason why most of y'all be single and fucked up, or y'all be single mamas, or you can't find a man that you want, is because you don't know how to play your fucking position. And so a nigga can't really recognize wife material in you because you don't even play your role successfully. You got to be faithful and little before you rule over much. What makes you think I can give you the keys to the kingdom and you can't even fucking control yourself and control your emotions?
Anton, you worried about the wrong things. My thing is why we focused on whether a side chick can play her role, and the real emphasis should be because we're going to hold man accountable at iron sharpens iron. Why aren't y'all holding man accountable saying he should have practiced dig discipline? That's where it should be directed.
He's trying to get that lady's game.
No, I'm picking up what Anton is putting down.
I want to teach you something.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Y'all as women are looking at.
I just disagree.
Y'all so busy trying to focus on accountability of the man. You can't hold the man accountable. The only thing you can do is fuck up the bag for yourself.
So why are we holding the side chick accountable?
You talking a lot.
Yes.
What you should be focused on is holding her accountable because she never gonna get a nigga like that again. All of this woman justice, greatness, all of this shit, she'll never ever get a nigga that's at that level ever again. So y'all as women should be holding each other accountable and saying, sis, what the fuck is you doing? Who crashed out?
If she can do it once, why can't she do it twice? 3 times?
Are you listening?
What an lifetime champ.
Not after this. Blacklisted for being a snitch.
I'm listening.
Listen. This is a learning experience for you. You will never, ever, she will never, ever in her life even touch the hem of a nigga that was as good as that.
You know why?
So
I disagree.
The question y'all should be asking yourselves as women is, why didn't she preserve, and how can you do better if you ever get into a situation that's even remotely as close as that.
Wait a minute.
Because this is a video game. We all in a simulation, but you only get so many lives. All right, you don't get a lot of chances.
And they're getting older.
No chances is gonna be fleeting. So when you get the opportunity, she just taught you how not to fuck up a bag, but you're not ready to have that conversation because you're so hard. You so focused on trying to hold somebody accountable and who cheat better. You should be focused on how you can play your role in your position.
No, only hoes
Amen.
concerned about what she did right or wrong. We don't care about how you cheat with a married man.
I don't want to be in that position.
That's why we're holding the man accountable.
You already have been. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, it happened.
That's what
it
they
don't matter
know.
if you know.
Well, I wasn't playing no position because I didn't accept it.
All of y'all playing a position.
If you in a position and you deny it, you still in a position.
But now look, Anton. She said she didn't accept it. Now look at her home alone. That's
Damn.
Oh
my God.
Damn.
Are y'all really doing a self-assessment and saying, this is where I'm at, this is what my options will be, and I'm gonna forego that for nothing? Is that what y'all saying to me?
If it comes with a pile of crap and heartache and
they don't like compete
embarrassment
with no money.
There you go.
That's what she talking about. She talking about them broke niggas that she used to fuck with. You talking about Anton talking about somebody with money taking care of somebody. You gonna mess that up?
I'm trying to learn them and they're not paying attention.
The money does not.
Because they talking about the guys they used to cheat with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're untrainable. Honestly,
I'm telling you that they know that the money.
You know what happens when you can't. You know what happens when a dog is untrainable. You got to put it down.
Yeah.
This is what I see. Like these guys are trying to. No, this is what I see.
When you're untrainable, you got to put them down.
Yeah, but that's the problem, Anton. When you untrained, when you put them down, they go and say you did something to them. You don't get to that coach.
Or here's the other option: shampoo. That's the humane way to deal with the situation. You know what else they do? They just put them out on the streets and they let them roam.
So
this is the honest to God truth. When a person is fed up with when the dog is no longer carrying its weight, they put him out on the street and they just let him roam.
That's illegal. But go ahead.
Are you not? See, she didn't catch the metaphor because she's so busy.
I know.
But I'm catching you say you gonna put them down. You either saying you should kill your side bitch before she go and ruin
That's
up.
Not what I said.
Sounds to me like the trainer didn't have control over his dog.
You said put him down and put him in the streets.
Yo, seriously, and I'm not making this. I'm not saying this is good, but there is niggas be putting their hands on women because they just like what are you talking about?
Listen, this is what happens. A man will say something and y'all will micro focus on the wrong thing. Like he's trying to get you game. Basically, all he's saying is when you're dealing with a high value man, just play your role in your position. That's so
just because he has money doesn't mean he's high value. Let's be clear about that.
Yes,
the two are not synonymous. And let's be clear about another thing, Joey. A lot of men don't got $30 million. So y'all telling us to cry in a Cybertruck and not a hoopty, when most of the time these N-words will have you in a hoopty. Most men not walking around with $30 million, let alone $100 at that.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
We just watched the video, and that's what this topic is about.
Yeah,
which is why we're talking about
this. Of course, Joey, it makes sense that go cry in your Cybertruck and not a hoopty. Yes, logically that makes sense, right?
She don't get it.
No,
I do get it.
We're not trying to come down on your women. We're not trying to say, but come on, let me get a second, please. Listen, we're not trying to come down on your woman. What we're trying to do is prepare you. If you get in a situation, these are things you should consider so you can get to the bag. That's all Anton is trying to say. And y'all are like, yeah, but the sky is green.
Y'all ain't even got the bag.
Thank you, Mimi. Ain't no bag to be had, Joe.
Say y'all act. Some of y'all act like y'all in the position to teach anybody anything.
We don't
And
listen.
y'all
We don't
got the
have
bag.
to.
I can't relate to this
Listen, Mimi.
conversation.
Listen, Jess. Listen, Jess. Listen,
makes
Jess and
no
Mimi.
sense.
Listen, let me say something real
Y'all
quick.
can't train nobody.
Let me
Y'all
say
can't
something real
train
quick.
yourself.
That's why.
That's
Y'all
not
ain't got
true.
no big discipline, but y'all trying
First
to
of all,
train somebody.
First of all, Mimi, you don't know who I am, so you don't know what I got. So for you to say that,
I'm
you
not
don't know
talking
what you're
about
talking
you
about.
particularly.
So
Don't take it
I'll say
personal.
this.
Don't get emotional over it. Okay, I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
emotional. Trust me.
Just
But this
saying
is what I'm
in
saying.
general. I'm saying in general, just like you
So,
are.
So Mimi, hear me out because you're doing too much talking. You're not listening. So it's
Don't-
really
don't-
hard to
sir,
actually help
sir,
you because you don't
sir.
like to listen. That's not good. Now I know what
I'm
shampoo is
untrainable.
talking about.
Remember
That's what
I'm
shampoo is
untrainable.
talking about when I be watching
Don't
y'all.
help me.
Like shampoo, man, I'm on your side, man. I get it. Like she just don't like to listen.
You can understand.
I'm trying to help her out.
You can't help me out.
Hold on.
Y'all hear me?
Nobody
Promise
can
you that.
hear
I'm in the
y'all
wrong
because
tax bracket for
everybody
you to
is
help me
talking
do
at-
anything.
All right, I'm
Nobody
gonna let
can
me
hear anybody.
Y'all gotta do one mic.
Q, you got to control your panel, baby.
I've been telling them I'm too sick to
think-
yell over them.
I mean, I let y'all talk, and then Mimi just want to interrupt like she interrupts shampoo. We know who the culprit is.
I'll do it
Mimi,
for you.
know?
I'll do it
We
for you.
don't have to start muting her.
You don't need to shit. I'll do it. Everybody be quiet.
One
and let
mic.
Joey talk.
Okay, let them talk. Let Joey finish.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? I'll come back later because I lost my train of thought. Mimi got me all flustered over
So
here.
you were talking
I'll
about
go
we
next.
don't understand how it's a rich man that you trying to put us on game that if we get involved with a man of that stature, this is how you need to go about it if you are still serious about securing the bag, as what they say. And I think some of us are not understand. I get that, but I think that ultimately what it looks like is that the side chick feels empty. She wants more. And when she starts to see that fun that they're having, because that's all it is till he gets bored, it's like, well, I don't want to go out without a bang. But you have to get with a side chick that wants something less than that, if that makes sense. That's not nothing. She's not going to want more. She's going to want what she has. And if things don't go the way that you want it to go or the way she wants it to go, you all can separate amicably and you don't have to worry about your dirty laundry being exposed to everyone and now losing your job because you went against a moral clause in your
You're not
contract.
even speaking about the situation. She went to his job.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's not what you're saying. You saying leave amicably. It wasn't on amicable when
what
somebody
I mean,
going.
I get it, Anton. I'm saying if you took
don't
care,
get it because every time I go to make a point, you try to cut me off so that you can try to get your shit
well,
off.
I think it's because you purposely try to make it seem like I'm not making. Okay, if I'm cutting you off, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Anton.
She's still selling that shit from last week. We still ain't buying
Men
it.
just need to quit falling in love with side
I mean, I just told
If
Joey.
you're gonna be,
Shout out
be a man
to
that's got
Jess
a
and
main
Leo
girl
for
life.
letting us
Wait,
speak.
y'all, let Carrington go. Go ahead, Carrington. Go ahead.
If you're gonna have a wife and you're gonna be dealing with side girls, you need to stop falling in love with them. Like, just pay them and say goodbye. Okay.
Why can't you just say don't have a side chick? Why do you if you gotta have one? Why can't you say don't have one?
Well, I'm talking to the guys who got them. I can't control them, right? I'm just
See,
saying.
but
Like, the
then we
worst
try to
part-
control women and their behavior, but with men, it's like, well, I can't control a man anyway. I don't like that's the problem. Men, y'all are the
I feel what
problem
you're saying,
because
yeah.
y'all don't hold each other
Number
accountable.
one, don't have side chicks. Number one, don't have side chicks.
Thank you.
No,
I appreciate you for
if you
that.
gotta live like Lil
but
Wayne,
if you do,
if you gotta live like Lil Wayne in the future, stop falling in love with these side chicks. You need to talk to the pimps that can give you their advice. They're gonna record you. They're gonna extort you later, right? So if you fall in love with them, you're gonna lose.
And the
right?
Or maybe don't fall in love with them if you have another woman because you don't have integrity, or that's
Right,
wrong.
exactly.
Or
Yeah, why
that's
you
against
even-
your vows. Come on
Why
now,
you
like
love a
come
side
on.
chick is crazy.
Listen,
Fall in love with a side chick is crazy.
But listen, this
having
is
any
the
type of
real
commitment with her is crazy.
This is the real world. If I don't cheat or whatever, but if you do cheat, the worst thing you could do is stop paying attention to your wife or your significant. That's when they get suspicious. When
If you're cheating, that means you're not paying attention to them.
Stop talking. You
Y'all gotta do one mic. Let him finish. Let him finish.
I'm about to get him in bed with my wife now. Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
Stop being so personal and chill out. I'm just telling you. You should be saying you right. Don't neglect your wife, and that way you could keep cheating.
Oh my God!
No, but I'm serious. If you start neglecting, her, she's gonna say, "Damn, this nigga don't wanna. What's wrong with this nigga?"
I just
start digging.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you keep bringing them flowers once a week.
You need to just stay with your wife, man. If you want her to have a bigger butt, get her in the gym so she can have a bigger butt. If you want her to get some braids this week, buy her some braids. Like, make your porno at home with your wife.
But don't get it twisted.
You know
don't get it twisted. If you cheating, if you got a side chick or whatever, you cheating on your wife, and your side chick is not satisfied for what you doing or this and that. They some girls will say you did something to them that you didn't do to get you jammed up.
Well, Shampoo,
Like
what
that
in the
girl
world?
did to that coach. She jammed him up.
He jammed himself up by saying, "Hey, my name is Robert.
We know that.
Here's my mom. Here's my sister." Like,
I got you.
he jammed himself up.
Yeah,
he
we
should
passed
just pay
that.
her and send her down the road.
You're right. But we passed that.
Yeah,
she
okay.
jammed him up at the end. She jammed him up at the end and got him because he didn't do something. Something is not being said that he was supposed to do, and he didn't do it.
She may have upset the wife as well, because if the wife knew, she's like, okay, well, hopefully this just stays under wraps, because her going to his employers messed up the bag, not just for him, but for everybody. So
Well, his wife probably felt good because at least the side chick was white like her. If she was black, the wife would be like, damn, you might.
I think if you're gonna cheat on your wife, you need to consult your wife, because now this person has the power to do something. Be quiet for a second.
What is she talking about?
Be quiet for a second, please.
If I'm quiet, I gotta hear this stupidness.
Good. We listen to you every week.
Bro, do you know you just said if you're going to cheat, you need to consult?
Yes. If I can finish my point, if you are going to want to step out of your marriage, you are going to have some, if you're worth that much money, you're going to have to make it clear that you're going to step out and do stuff. That way, the wife can be on the outskirts, making sure that the side chick is behaving appropriately, because something can mess up the bag. I'm just trying to rationalize the of cheating on your spouse. If you're
If she
gonna
know it, take away the thrill.
about it, that's all.
She's still talking. She's still saying this shit.
I get what you're saying, Declan, because if you a true player, your women know about each other. When you got that lie, scheme, and cheat, and do all of that, you ain't really got it like that. But if you got it like that, what Jill Scott say? If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. So if you got it like that, you can move. You can move like that.
Thanks for giving us to understand, Jess.
There's some truth to that, Jess.
One night, one night.
Why are
I've had it
y'all
like that
listening?
before.
Hold on.
That's what everybody on this channel do.
You're not a good listener. You're not a good listener.
She listens enough for you so
I
she can
just
say
couldn't.
something.
I just couldn't. Y'all think it's about y'all, and it's not about y'all.
Well, it ain't about y'all.
What?
Why
personal.
And then you say something that don't even make sense.
She doing improv.
Oh, man.
All right, now don't break your glasses.
All we're trying to do is help y'all have a mindset to get a man to get money. I said that a little wrong, but we're just trying to help you to find a man that has money that's going to take care of you. But if you have a certain mindset, he is not going to mess with you.
Bro, they are taking those men's money. I think the men need help. The women are actually getting the money from those guys.
All we're saying is there's certain things you should do as a woman, depending on what your role is, to that man who has the money. There's just certain things. That's all we're saying. We're trying to help y'all. We're not saying the man is this, that, and the third. We're not saying that. We're trying to help y'all right now. But y'all don't listen. Y'all don't be trying to listen to what we're saying to y'all. Go ahead.
Because Joey, please, Joey. They've never been around a dude that never been having sex with a dude that had money like that, or even nowhere near like that.
Hey,
so they're thinking about.
Women are way
about that.
Women are way smarter than y'all think they are, and they deal with all kind of men, and they never tell you guys about it.
No, they may be smart in certain ways.
I'm
They're not just smart in certain ways, but we're trying to help them progress their game, and they're fighting us. We're like, yo, listen, this is how you make $1 million, and they fight us. That doesn't make any logical sense.
So you know how to make $1 million?
No, he don't.
I'm not talking to you.
I want to respond to what Joey said about trying to get us to understand. Are you trying to help us on the panel specifically?
I'm trying to figure out how.
Married man that's already worth millions.
Who just said that comment? Was it G?
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help the ladies on the panel, the ladies who are watching, the ladies on the panel, the ladies who are watching, the friends of the panel, the friends.
They don't need no help, Joey. They don't need no help. They perfect.
I need to know your qualifications before you can help me. Anton might can help me, but I need to know your qualifications, bro. Because you just said that you trying to help you. You talking about $1 million? Do you have $1 million?
Mimi, within the
Muhammad Ali T-shirt.
I'm not gonna put any information
I can't
about
take
me like that.
Somebody buys their T-shirts at Spencer's. I can't.
She's snapping.
I'm throwing shots because I'll beat you every
Y'all
time.
are pushing
I'm gonna let you get 3 shots at me. That's the first one.
I tell you what, I got more money than you. You can't teach me how to make no money.
What's this about?
Damn, what
How about
we
90% of my
Talk
clothes
too
from
much.
Walmart?
There's no way.
Are we
there's
getting so
any man
personal?
around you with any substance.
That's fine.
That's effing with you.
That's what you think.
I know so.
I promise
your
you.
personality is horrible.
You don't know.
What is going
You're cute. You're cute, but your personality is horrible for a man that got some money.
All right.
The
Well,
only
teach me
man
how to make $1 million then. That's what
The
I want
only
you
man
to
that's gonna mess with you is a man that ain't got anything.
Oh yeah.
That's the only man that's gonna mess with your personality.
Okay.
Well, I think you're beautiful though.
Yeah, I know I am.
All right, I want to make a point based off of what Shampoo said.
Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead, Jess.
Shampoo said that
in his feelings.
something along the lines of the side chick being a white woman, and he has a white wife. And I honestly think that makes the situation worse because there's this connotation that, or this fascination that I've heard that Black men have with white women. And we can go to a whole rabbit hole with that.
That's not true.
There is a fascination that Black men have with, some Black men have with white women. But the fact that he already had a white woman at
Black
home
women, though,
and he
you
went to
can say
go
the same
seek
for
another
Black
one, to
women.
me, that just
Y'all,
makes the
Mike.
situation, it just makes it worse. Because he already had that at the house.
Wait. I'm talking about the
race
way
don't matter.
I'm talking about the way the wife felt. When the wife felt, when she found out the girl was white, she still was upset, but she would have been more upset if the side chick was Black.
But I think the side chick being white makes the situation worse, though, in my opinion.
Well, who?
Him, Sherrone.
Oh my God!
He just like playing
Jess,
this.
I think Jess
What
is
does the
saying
race
if
have
it was
to
a
do
Black woman, he probably wouldn't get as much blowback. Like if
Well,
he
from
was
the
married,
media
is that
or the
what you're
wife?
saying, Jess? If he was married to a Black woman cheating on a Black woman, he wouldn't get as much blowback. Is that what you're saying?
That's part of it as well. Yes.
But blowback, he don't care about no blowback. He got 35 million and 2 white women.
What does the race have to do with anything?
And now he got
I'm
0
so
million
confused.
in
One mic and Aaliyah, y'all. Y'all gotta do one mic. Black people.
Why is this a race thing?
It's not a race thing. I don't think it's a race thing. I don't
She's
think
making it a race thing. She's making it a race thing. She just said it's about it would be it's worse that he cheated with a white woman because I guess Black men have a fetish or something with white women. Like I don't know what you're trying to get at with that. Like why is it
White women have
becoming a
affairs
race
with
thing?
Black men. We just do. We just do what we do.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just confused on why it's now a race thing. Like what does that have to do with anything?
because there's a lot of Black women that are upset. Is number one, he was married to a white woman. Now there's big scandals over white women. So a lot of Black women are getting offended by it. Why? I don't.
We're not offended by it at all. A lot of Black women are saying this is not our fight.
Whoa.
That's only some.
It's not our business. Let him handle that. We ain't worried about that.
Oh, you might be saying it, but a lot of Black women are saying if he would have had a Black woman, he wouldn't be going through that shit. I heard a lot of Black women say that.
Men are taking
You
straight
said
from
about 10 minutes ago.
Men are taking straight
I'm
from
just so
everyone.
confused. Y'all do
So what I
care.
was saying is men are taking strays from black women, white women, Spanish women. It's all women we're taking strays from, whether it's our fault or not. So I don't understand why we just blame it on the man when it's just a white woman. Like if it was a black woman, something could have happened to him
Cheated the
too.
same
So I don't
way. He could have did the same thing if it was a black woman. It don't matter what it don't matter what race she was. He would have cheated anyway.
Can I
And he
ask
would
you?
have did it anyway.
Thank you, Aaliyah.
Just
They
were
would
you
have been mad the
because
same way.
when black athletes or black men get with white women, it's kind of like, okay, I already got typically what I want or what men like to have as symbols of success. So why would I cheat on what I have as success? Okay, I get it. I thought that's what I was hearing you say, because she said, some black men in that industry get what they call a trophy white wife or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
but you saying that trophy.
So if he cheats on her the same way he would cheat on a black woman,
it's the same.
Doesn't that
Yeah,
show that it?
It's the same.
matter.
So race doesn't have
I think Shampoo was saying.
Yeah, but Dalen, why are you saying a white woman is a trophy? You said that.
I'm acknowledging
I think Shampoo was saying.
and the connotations that have been surrounding athletes or men in the industry or entertainment industry.
Yeah. Well,
But are the men saying that, or are the women
saying
projecting that
I
onto
can't
men?
point a finger at who is saying it, but I'm not going to be obtuse and act like I've never heard that.
When I see a black basketball
Have
player,
you heard it from men themselves, or have you heard that from black women?
On the
Happening.
I've only heard it from men and women in this culture on the YouTube and on
So
Twitter.
you heard you heard men say that they view white women, black men specifically. You heard black men say, black male athletes or whoever you're talking about. You heard them say they view white women as trophies.
I ain't never heard that.
Absolutely. On this
Thank you, Q. I just want to
I
know
never
if
heard
I'm
them
bugging.
say black
So this
men.
is what
I've never heard that
either.
I've heard black women say that about white men.
I've heard that too,
black women.
but I won't say
I've heard that out black women's mouth.
Well,
How they see white men as a status symbol. How they see them as a upgrade in life. That's how black women view white men and white women. So that's why they project that onto black men when they like black male athletes. That's why black women tend to project that onto they tend to project that onto black male athletes because that's how they view white people. That's how they view white men. That's how they view white women. That's why they're projecting that onto black men. That's how black women feel.
So it has been before. When you get on your microphone, they will say that. So two things can be true at the same time. I want to remind you, when you heard Malcolm X say back in the day why he used to F white women so much specifically, it was because he showed the white man that he could have their prize. So the idea that some men, it's not more than, I can't speak to that, but I have heard it, that if they get with a white woman, it's like they've crossed like another threshold of.
No, that's old fashioned.
Nobody cares about
You see how you use Malcolm X as an example, and you don't have like no recent example of any black male saying that.
I can give you some right now. The Daily Wrap-Up Crew. That's a podcast. You can go watch it and watch the men on there say that.
They said, okay.
Aaliyah,
I've never heard that.
How you can?
I've never heard that.
I didn't hear something because you didn't hear it. Because I don't do that.
She got you.
I didn't hear it.
I'm not the only one who said that. Q also heard.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Said that too.
Yeah, but she got both of y'all daily.
But I'm gonna say this though: a lot of these athletes, which y'all don't know, their environment usually colleges are white colleges.
That's true.
I think
BWI.
those athletes that are high up there, that's their environment. So I went to a white college. So at times you might see these athletes dating white women. And I don't think the black women understand that, because it's mostly white women. And white women go to colleges to kind of find a husband, whereas black women, we go for education. Exactly. So I wouldn't say these men are just just going after white women because that's what they preference. That's their environment. They're getting chased by white women.
And I seen a video. I seen a video go viral, I think it was like either basketball wives or NFL wives and girlfriends pulling up with cupcakes and pictures of their faces and stuff like that. They do that at the college level too.
Yeah, so it's kind of a proximity thing rather than a race thing, and that's what I was trying to get on because I just didn't understand how it became a race thing about him going after white women when clearly he has a type. His wife is white, so his side chick is white. Like it's on brand. It's nothing out of the ordinary. This man cheated on his white wife with a white woman. Like it just doesn't matter. Like if he was with a black woman, he probably would have cheated on her too. Like it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, Q made a valuable point. I think that's what happened with that last football player, the guy, the young guy who had like the makeover. I forgot his name. He was all in the media because they got married real fast. And
Travis Hunter.
He's talking about Travis Hunter.
a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, he's going against the grain because black women called him ugly," and I was like, "No, I forgot." They showed like an interview of him at school, and I'm like, "Whoa, he goes to a predominantly white school." Like, if he had to pick blindfolded, you know.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. No, hold up.
Travis Hunter is not cute, so let's be honest.
Yeah, but Travis,
girls that would date him.
But Travis Hunter, there are black women that make fun of guys like
him.
100%.
He was a
Don't
corny
sit there and
athlete.
act like
He was
that.
corny.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
and,
You see how you saying he was corny? There's probably other black women that felt like he was corny, so they didn't get him, and she got him.
And they'll tell him that he's corny too. They won't just not mess with him. They'll say, "I ain't messing with you, nigga."
You corny.
And then they'll feel a way for a
Right
girl
now.
getting with him, and they didn't want him. I don't get that. Like that's the same thing when black women see black men dating outside their race. You don't want the guy, so why do you care who he is dating?
Right.
I've never really understood
Because
that.
they want them. They want black men. Black women want black men, but they act like they hate black men, and it's just.
They
Well,
don't
for
like
clarity,
Yeah.
Travis's girlfriend is Puerto Rican, so or Latina or something.
well, not non-black.
You know, in the black community be like, "Oh, that's the other."
Yeah,
Exactly.
they don't
Depends
judge.
on
And
who
the
you
crazy
ask.
thing is the other black guys and the guys who are corny who are black, usually those are the black guys who are more successful. We don't get looked at until we're highly successful. Y'all go for the stereotypical black guy who's cool, who's gonna be broke or in jail. And then once you see the guy who's making money who was corny to y'all, to the black ladies, then all of a sudden, oh, he's this, that, and the third, he's gay, he's this, that. That's not fair. You get what I'm saying? So when we try to talk to y'all on these podcasts as black men, be like, hey, ladies, look out for XYZ. Y'all don't be trying to listen to us. We be trying to get y'all to get to the bag. Like, look out for this black man. Because this black man has a high chance of being successful. And y'all be like, no.
I think
There-
black
there-
people be a
there-
little superficial.
There are some black people who have the urban cool side and still have the success.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's a very small percentage. Most there's a lot of black guys, right, who are actually very different from the culture who are making money. And I'm pretty sure that percentage is bigger than the stereotypical black man, whatever that may look like. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying in this argument is that you should look at everything, all types of black men, the nerd black men, the black men who like freaking Dragon Ball Z, the black men who are into stocks, the black men who are into XYZ. But all y'all look at is the ones who are cool in the club, chilling, drinking bottles. Like that's not very
That's
smart.
what they did to you, Joey. They did that to you.
I'm sorry.
So I
They
guess
did that to you.
Nah, I've been all over the country, so I've been showed love and no, hear me out. I've been showed love mostly in my 20s, early 30s, and then when I get older, I'm probably like they're like, oh, that's a meal ticket, you know?
A meal ticket. What do you do?
Are you a passport, bro?
A meal ticket.
I do video production, man. That's all.
Yeah, but who you video produced?
Are
Video
the girls
produced?
close?
why are you
Nobody
asking
yet.
so many
All right,
questions?
so
You know,
how you become like a meal ticket? I'm just asking.
Okay, good
You
question. So
nosy as hell.
damn, I'm trying to answer the question. Why y'all interrupting? Who said
You
that?
shouldn't. You shouldn't be nosy.
He wants to. Why shouldn't he want
I
to?
don't mind. So I film weddings, and that brings in pretty good income, and then I'm also a salesman.
That's
so.
nice. That's cool. That's
You feel
cool.
me?
But
But
a meal ticket don't go overboard.
yeah, I
See,
mean, I
you see,
pay
this is
for many meals.
and that's what happens next. They do that.
I pay for
Get
many
his
meals, especially
resume.
in
You know, we
Atlanta.
giving
I don't like
advice
Atlanta
here.
meals.
Let's get his resume.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm
No,
wondering.
Mimi.
It don't matter about the resume. If the message is good, you should receive it.
If a girl was talking to you, Joey, she would do that. She would say, "Oh, you a video producer? Who you produce? Young Thug or blah blah blah?" You say, "Nah." And they'd be like,
Nah,
just wedding videos.
Nah, I'm not producing no music videos. I'm good.
Well, he knows all about marriage and how to find a woman.
Well, if I let me just say, I was just gonna say, me, and I was a side chick, I would have kept my mouth shut. I get 90% of what you were saying, Joey. So it is received, but regular women can't take that type of advice.
Okay, I'm starting to like you, Dalen. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else before we get to super chat?
He only likes you because you agreed with him.
Right.
All y'all love me. Go ahead.
All right, let me get to the super chats, you guys. Tropical Empress and Spirits says, many blessings, beautiful ladies and handsome gents. Magentar17 said, this is not an endorsement, but I'm about to order some ribs from Chicken and Pickle in Nevada. Y'all want some? Levante Live says, the reason why women get away with cheating is because the men they are cheating with don't say anything. Cool V10 says, a woman is as good as the man they are cheating with. Men play their part. Women spill the beans. That's why women don't get caught. I mean, Tyrone Malone 1 says, why can't Anton admit that Sherrone is a simp? Cool V10 says, men still stay silent. That's why y'all get away with cheating. Cool V10 again says, meaning the side dude stays silent. Godsend77 says, Becky got mad and set everything on fire and still has her job. Fellas, watch the ladies defend this bad behavior. Don't risk your life and your career. Post the Mogul says, if I was married to Mimi, I would cheat on her a day after the honeymoon. For Jalen, I would wait a week.
I would marry
AR_Smitty says, Jess still thinks like a big back. A lot of baggage behind those eyes. Robert Voss 7310 says, Anton on fire. Preach, amigo. Cool V10 says, Jess, Dalen, and Mimi on the best dope money can buy. Ismail Singleton says, Anton, you're wasting your time with these chicks. They just don't get it. They all got side chick energy. They're personalizing the situation. Jaquin Rice 7923 says, to be fair, there's nuance when it comes to those wealthier guys. They are high value if a lot of women desire them. The women got to stop personalizing ish when the condo is about a wealthier man. Hardcore News says, been in the C-suites for a while now and have seen the mistresses. They move different. They're quiet and they do not mess up their money they get. It's still happening. You never hear about it. Cool V10 again says, home poom poom harder to get than outside. Jaquin Rice 7923 says, if you want a side chick, just don't get married. Anchorman, send a link. We're not sending a link yet because one person's dropping Anchorman. Jaquin Rice 7923 says, Jess, not everything is duality between men and women. Duality, sorry. Jaquin Rice 7923 Carrington, I would say women are sneakier because the men they F with on the side keep quiet. The women men keep on the side are riskier to keep quiet. Mr. Cool Kes says, I guarantee you he asked or he promised to leave his wife at some point during their fling. She got tired of being strung along and told on him. Ismail Singleton says, these chicks use fallacy of a personal attack. They can't argue on the topic. They have to make it personal and personally attack the men on the panel. God sent 77 says, Anton, call it early. They just here to argue. Ismail Singleton says, Anton, go blue. My dad and sister are Michigan alums. The story is personal since I grew up in A2 and went to Pioneer High School. I'm disappointed in Sherrone. Q_executive suite MLE says, Pacifically, Dalen.
I have a speech impediment.
Says Dalen is full of crap. Black men are the most desired on the planet for the candy, muscle, swag, style, aura. Women are all on TikTok confirming this. Godsend77 says sisters ignore the black man working hard. Then when he's successful, expect him to find at least one disqualified black woman. Young One 1985. What's up, family? Stay fine, Mimi. And shout out to all you guys in the chat today. We do appreciate you guys here on this Monday. Hit the like button because it is free. Okay. So did you guys hear about the couple that got murdered by their son? Yes. It's a crazy world going on in today. Okay. So hug your loved ones. But if you haven't heard about it, let's watch this quick clip.
Nick Reiner, the 32-year-old son of Rob and Michelle Reiner, has been booked into a Los Angeles jail. That happened on Monday, happened today after his parents were found dead. Now, what is worth noting here is that it doesn't exactly say what he's charged with, but we do know that his bail has been set at $4 million, according to these jail records that we are seeing here, but still not clear on what has happened here. And family members are continuing to be interviewed as this investigation continues, but obviously this is a very large development here, that there has been an arrest, booking into jail for this case, for the deaths of Rob and Michelle Reiner, and now learning that the person who has been booked into jail is their 32-year-old son.
Yeah, it's amazing development indeed. I want to bring in our chief media analyst, Brian Stelter, who's joining us right now. Huge development. I must say, Rob Reiner was such a major presence in Hollywood all of these years. But give us your reaction to what the breaking news is.
That's right. And Rob and Michelle Reiner had 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. They were most recently photographed together, all as a family, on the red carpet for the family's newest movie. Rob and Michelle had both worked on, Rob had directed a sequel to This Is Spinal Tap. So they were out there being photographed in September, all together as a family. But it's going to obviously come up right away that Nick Reiner struggled for many years with drug abuse. He was homeless for a time. And that's something that Rob Reiner spoke about and was public about and was transparent about. In fact, the two men worked on a film together about 10 years ago. The film was titled Being Charlie, and it was loosely based on his son Nick's experiences earlier in life.
Crazy story.
There we go with the blaming drugs. There we go with the drugs, did it.
He did have a drug problem and a history of violence against his family. I'm going to just say this is why you should take individuals who are your friends or your family members with substance abuse issues very seriously, because it's not just an addiction that just changes their whole body composition. It changes their mind. Like, it would harm people, you know, whether they're high or whether they're, what do they call it? When they're itching for their next fix. Like when they're in that phase, their critical thinking skills are out of the window. Their morality is out of the window. They don't know or can't choose to say, hey, I can't hurt my family behind money, drugs, and the lifestyle. So, I mean, the parents, I think I read that they did all that they could for their son. But I mean, when y'all just throw money at these type of people, you can just expect the worst. So,
well, they had an argument, coming back to reality. They had an argument at a party the night before.
At Conan O'Brien's house.
Conan O'Brien's house. And they had an argument. And believe it or not, I don't, me personally, I was talking to my son about that. I said, when they start talking about drugs, I don't like when they mix it. I don't think this had anything to do with drugs. It had something to do with an argument. He wasn't getting his way, and he snapped.
What do you think? What was he not getting his way about with this?
I don't know. They're investigating, but they had. I'm simply saying they had an argument the night before, and he. Wait a second. Damn, Dylan.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the facts. You say
all right. I'm trying to tell you the facts.
Okay, I'm listening, Shampoo.
God damn. No, so they had an argument, yada, yada, yada. So then he just moved back in their house about 3 weeks ago. He moved into the guest house. And him and his mother were arguing a lot. And then when it led up to the party, and then they had a big blowout. And then they came back, and while they was asleep or took a nap or something at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he slit their throat from ear to ear, both of them.
I did read that he damaged the guest house, but I didn't know the time frame in which
there was blood all over in there.
He damaged the guest house to the murder. So I guess what happened in between there, it's like it has.
And they took the $4 million bail away because the daughter was frightened of him. So he has no bail now.
Well, it can be looked at as premeditated because if there was a argument that, escalated that high and time went by and they were murdered in their sleep.
Well, you don't got to worry about that. The FBI is investigating. You don't got to investigate it.
I mean, matter of court, public, court opinion, or whatever you want to call it. That's just what I look at it. Like, if you didn't immediately do it, you can't argue in court insanity or drug abuse. Because if hours went by between the altercation and their
That's not true. That's not true.
It's true. You can argue that you plan to do it. There are different tiers of murder: 3rd degree, 2nd degree, 1st degree, premeditated.
He's charged with 1st degree murder.
That's what okay. Well, sounds right to me.
I don't know if it was premeditated. I know there's a guy that snapped and stabbed his ex-wife 217 times.
But do you see how you said snap? Well, see, that's the thing about snap and premeditated. When you say snap,
I don't get it. I don't understand it. But
it
they
proves that you acted in the moment irrationally. While if it's premeditated, you took time to think about what you were going to do, how you were going to do it, and how you're going to get away with it. I think that if they can build enough evidence to support either or, they can always change the charge.
Yeah, but he didn't care about how he got away. He was walking around with blood on him and going in the guest house with blood on him, Dylan.
Well, okay, the last part can be excused, but I mean,
you want to make the world the way you want to make it. I'm telling you what happened.
I'm not forcing anything. I'm just saying what I've read as a person who's read it in the media, just like everyone else. What I got.
But you didn't know that he just moved back in the house.
Well, no, I didn't know he would damage the guest house because he moved back in. I'm thinking like when you mentioned drugs and a history of drug abuse.
You went right to the drugs. I stay away from that.
Well, it's not my fault.
The problem with people talking about drugs is there's 90% of people taking all of these drugs and they living their life nice and fine. And then here come this guy that kills his parents. But now we got to talk about drugs while niggas are having a good time.
Because it's not rational, Shampoo. You would say that a person would not kill their parents if they were in their right mind. What we know about drugs is that it alters people's minds. And then you just said you didn't know what they were arguing about. So you can't say that it wasn't over anything.
And you can't say it was.
And I'm not saying that it did. So
you just did.
I didn't say that's what happened.
I was choking somebody was legal.
I'm just speculating. I never said that that's what happened. I'm just saying if I had to think about it with the information provided, that's what I would think of, especially if you introduce someone's abuse of heavy drug use.
No, she's cute, so you can listen to this shit for all night.
I think I'm making valid points. Does anybody agree with what I have to say? Please.
No.
You make some good valid points. Not right now, though.
Just don't blame drugs on everything. This guy had some anger issues for years with his parents.
We're not blaming, but it can definitely be looked at as a part.
What I can't understand is, and I do understand because love is like that. They had this big argument with him, right? And then went to sleep while he was in the house. Like, they love him so much they wouldn't think he would do that.
You said it. I wouldn't have went to sleep knowing that my son.
Yeah, but you not see, she making it personal. I'm talking about the way he felt.
I know.
The way Rob Reiner felt and his wife. They said, well, let's all go to bed and we'll talk about this over breakfast tomorrow. Oh, no, you ain't.
That's the dangers of keeping people who have an abuse of drugs like that. You just never know. I'm not saying that the parents were wrong for that. That's their baby. That's their son. No matter what they do, they're probably always going to look at.
Why do you keep going back to drugs?
She loves it. She loves it. He loves it.
Okay, well, fine. It's not drugs. Like I said, when you hear a man murdered his parents, you try to rationalize it.
I'm not rationalizing that.
Hey, listen.
Some people are just fucking crazy. Like, some people are just downright crazy and just do downright crazy shit. And he killed his parents. Like, there is no rationalizing it. You're not a murderer. You don't need to rationalize why somebody murdered their parents. Like, you're not gonna do that.
You do. Unfortunately, that's what detectives are for. They're trying to.
We're not detectives.
Detective.
Let me understand something. Hold on, let me try to mind this out.
He thinks he's a detective.
How do you rationalize slicing somebody's throat?
I can answer that. You don't rationalize why it was okay to do it. What you try to do is understand the motive. So if I'm not saying it correctly, allow me to clarify.
Wait. Give me one motive
that's good enough
in any capacity that would justify slicing a nigga throat.
Well, the question is
slicing your parents' throats.
I wanted to win the argument.
I can answer that.
That's what he was saying.
Because you said justify, that question is flawed because you cannot justify a murder. Murder is purposeful, it's intentional, and it's wrong across the board. What I can provide you is someone's reasoning for themselves and why they say, this is why I killed my mom. This is why I killed my dad.
All of this is word salad. You just
no, it's not because you're asking me what justifies nothing.
Can you just answer the question? What reason can you give that a nigga would slice his parents' throats?
A reason, money.
See.
No, like
he got money. He has money.
No, he don't. Why
he ain't gonna have no money once he goes to prison. So what? How could that be a reason?
Why y'all acting like rich kids do not assault their parents all the time?
Let's talk about that. There we go. Why is there a propensity of like rich people kids that be doing stuff like this? Let's talk about that.
Okay. Hold on. What's the question again?
Why do affluent people and their children happen to have situations like this where the child will kill the parents?
I would say I know someone, right? To where their parents did quite a bit of things to them when they were younger. And sometimes when you hear the parent talk to you, those resurface to your mind. And you can get in an argument and that can trigger like, oh, you did X, Y, Z to me when I was a kid. And then sometimes that can trigger you to do something, like an insane act. I'm not saying it's right, but it all goes back to childhood. A lot of things go back to childhood.
Now, my wife says something, but it doesn't make sense, but like religiously. But she says that at some point, Satan jumps in your body and makes you do things that you would not necessarily do, and that's why you see them in court. It's not in them anymore. Like they look like they sorry because now they're back to normal. I don't believe that stuff. I don't believe that crazy stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Nothing.
But I don't believe anything people are crazy.
But that's what I think.
So crazy, Elias. There are mental actual issues that go on.
But I don't care. I don't care. They all crazy to me. They all crazy. There's like I can't fathom in my brain anything that will make me want to slit my parents' throat.
Well, can you fathom? So ask you a question, Aaliyah.
I can't. It doesn't register.
Aaliyah, can I ask you a question? Aaliyah? Can you fathom a dude comes in the house and sees his wife having sex with another man and he slits both of their throats? Can you understand his anger?
No. I don't know.
I can understand it.
I can understand that part too, not the parents.
I can't there's nothing that will make me like, okay, why was it like I can't rationalize it, justify it.
Aaliyah, you're not being honest. Aaliyah, you're not being honest. You're not being honest.
Yes, I am.
So Aaliyah, I agree with you.
I'm being dead honest.
So Aaliyah, I agree.
That would make me want to kill my parents.
You come in the house.
One mic.
If you see, if you come home from work and you see a man having sex.
No.
All right, I got you.
It has happened though. People.
You're not a man, so you don't know anyway. You're not a man.
Anton and Aaliyah they keep saying justify and rationalize. That's the thing. That's not what you do with a situation like this. Unfortunately, no matter how
empathize, I'm not empathizing with him. So whatever word you want to use it to make it sound better, I'm not doing it.
Daylin is basically saying like she wants us to understand the motive, right? So there are reasons why maybe they did what they did, not necessarily justifying whether or not we agree with it or whether like this makes sense to us, but more so like what led them to those steps to do that. And to
Exactly.
But
answer
like,
the
I'm
question,
just, my question is, does it matter?
It's not because
it does matter.
Why?
It's not.
Intent does
One
matter.
mic.
Why
Because
does it
when
matter?
you talk about the justice and the legal system, intent does matter when you classify the type of murder that it is. So intent does absolutely
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Thank you, Jess.
It matters to the people that have to investigate to classify the murder for whatever they got to classify it as. We're talking about it right here. Why does the motive matter right now?
Because we're
I
on.
get what you're saying.
Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Whatever reason he
You slit
decided
your
to
parents'
slit,
throat.
you know, it
That
doesn't
shit
matter.
don't matter. Come on, man. Like y'all not. It's nothing that
We
y'all
get
can
what y'all are saying, but if we're going to have a conversation about it, then yes, talking about what led X to Y, like
Man,
that
listen,
matters
But
in the
we
man,
can't
conversation.
fully
we
talk
all
about it
got
because
shit
we
that's
don't know
wrong.
why he did it.
No, one
We
mic.
just speculating. We don't know why.
We all fucked up. We all got shit going on in our lives. We all been slapped up as kids. We all did some shit. Like, come on, man. Look, y'all not gonna keep on trying to justify this white people shit. Like, this is all
We're not
dumb
justifying it though.
Now you racist?
because no, this is some shit that white people do.
All right, Dave.
Black people don't slit their parents' throats.
But it would.
What the fuck is you talking about?
We don't see that same magnitude, but black kids.
Some shit is race related.
But it's okay if you make that statement. But if any one of us made a statement about
Tell
race,
me another situation in life, in history, where a black person slit their parents' throats.
He didn't slit his throat. He didn't slit their throats, but he shot him. That one black kid who two parents, his mom and his
Yeah, he
daddy, ended
shot
up
him.
dead. He shot him.
He shot him. He shot him. He ain't slit their throat.
I don't know if y'all understand the difference between shooting somebody
And slitting somebody's throat.
Oh, now we're talking semantics. Okay.
No,
Y'all the ones who talking semantics.
Listen.
One mic, y'all.
If somebody slices somebody's throat, that's
OJ.
much different than somebody shooting somebody.
Maybe he ain't have a gun, Anton. You think about that?
What's the difference, Anton? Tell us that.
No, that's a white people thing. Slitting throats is white people thing, y'all.
OJ did it. Y'all forgot about OJ?
Innocent.
Didn't he get vindicated?
Innocent.
I could have sworn that he out.
Not guilty.
We ain't doing that one.
Everybody know OJ did it.
Y'all,
We ain't doing that.
It's all about murder. Like
Hey,
it's
y'all.
not a race thing. It's a skill thing. You murder someone based on what you are confident in accomplishing. If you shoot someone, you shoot to kill. If you slit someone's
You don't know
throat,
what you're talking about.
you don't.
It's literally a reason why they have FBI.
It's more violent. It's more violent with a
It's
knife.
the reason why they have FBI profilers, and they go through and they look at how a person was murdered
But
because
now,
what? Can I
Yo.
That's Mike. You heard these.
It is a reason why FBI profilers, and maybe you need to go and watch and study this stuff. But they go through and they look at different types of ways that people have gotten murdered because it plays into the psyche of their mindset behind why it is that they did whatever it is that they do. If somebody shoots somebody, it's niggas that shoot every day and they shoot indiscriminate.
yes.
They don't even know what they shooting at, and a lot of times they don't even stay to look and see what happened. If a person walk up to you, to both parents individually, and they not freaked out, they not nothing, and they slice their throat, and you walk over there and you slice another nigga throat, and it's your parents, that's much different than shooting somebody.
Okay, now can I respond to that? You just got on me about saying the exact same thing about understanding and
You said the motive. The motive is much different than how you kill somebody.
But
how you kill somebody is way
like
different.
I can identify how the FBI or anyone can investigate the way someone was murdered based on, like, what do they call it? Like a crime of passion. Or
Let me ask you a question. If somebody shoots somebody in the head versus stabbing them 100 times, is it a difference?
Absolutely.
But murder is murder, right?
They both are murder. You can't deny that. That's true. But
it's the same thing, right?
The result.
I mean, it's the head though, Anton. It would be different if you said the shoulder.
No. Is it the same thing?
It's the head. That might be
the same
equivalent.
thing, or is it not?
If the intent was to
Not
murder and the murder
Is
happened,
it the same thing or is it not?
it is the same thing.
No, you don't. They don't. You
It's
just
not.
don't understand the deep.
Stabbing something. Do you know how much energy? Wait. Do
Ain't
you
no
know how
way.
much
You
energy
cannot
it
always
takes
try
to
to
No, they
stab
limit.
talking
somebody
over each
100
other.
times?
Be quiet
Y'all
for a
gotta do
second.
one mic,
I
please.
understand
Please
a
and
crime
bread.
of passion. Stabbing someone 100 times shows relationship. It shows something went wrong in the relationship. It shows a crime of
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the violence of it.
no, well, hold on, be quiet, Shampoo. So I understand being stabbed 100
You
times
should
is one
listen.
thing about the murder, and I understand shooting someone can represent something else. One says it's personal, the other cannot
We're
automatically.
not talking about the motive.
So I understand that. So I don't need an education lesson on that. So don't waste
Well,
your
then, Dalen, can you please let other people talk? Because you're over talking and not following what's being said. Let somebody else talk, please. I love you though, but let somebody else talk, please.
See how it's quiet? That's why I be talking. Ain't no back talk. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna be quiet.
Thank you.
The bottom line is, I don't think there was a motive. I think there was a escalated argument, and the son wasn't letting it go, and he snapped.
But Shampoo, that does indeed create motive, though.
Now,
If there's
wait,
that can create motive.
Let me
Let him finish. Let him finish.
So when he slit their throats, that shows anger. I can't understand it because, like Anton said, that's usually a white or some other race type thing that they do, and then they chop up the body. He just locked up this guy for chopping up his wife.
Yeah,
He was walking out the courtroom like an innocent dude.
You know the type of demonic behavior you gotta exhibit to chop up a nigga body.
Yo,
like that's a different type of,
and throw it in the dumpster.
shit. Do you know how much effort it takes to actually chop? Dog. That's a lot of fucking work. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of blood.
Yes.
That's a lot of gore. That's a lot of everything. So if y'all telling me, oh no, murder is just murder,
no,
I have to disagree.
And what's weird to me is what I've seen from my experiences is like women are very detailed. Like y'all would notice something, the detail in something. So for you to say everything is the same when it comes to murder is crazy to me because details matter. So I don't understand why Dalen would say something like that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Say what?
So basically, you said murder is murder. You said murder is murder, but the truth is details matter in the murder.
Wait a minute. That's what I was explaining to y'all the whole time is that trying to understand his motive, and I'm being attacked. Why
The motive doesn't matter.
But I never see it. Thank you, honey. I never see it. Murder is murder. If you shoot someone, you're intending to murder them because you can't say, "Oh, I'm just trying to injure someone." If you stab someone 100 times, you are actively trying to murder them. That's why I said the result is the same.
We getting hung up on the same shit. Let me ask a different question.
Don't put words in my mouth, though.
Could this have been avoided?
Absolutely.
I can answer that. I would say that's a double-edged sword because I do believe you could. I probably won't quote it correctly, but train up a child. So, although I don't have any children yet, I can only imagine as parents you want to teach your child or have them go a certain route, and if they, deter from that, then it could ultimately have consequences. So they could have been the most absolute loving parents, and he still ended up killing them. However, on the flip side of that, there could have been situations that have happened to him that could have caused some resentment that could have led him to murder his parents.
Give me an example.
I mean, just based on how the child was treated. I mean, oftentimes if you come from money, it could be a privileged thing. Maybe he didn't get his way on something. It could be a multitude of reasons. I know one of the reasons I've heard for this happening was that it was drug related and maybe he possibly killed them for insurance money.
On drugs. Everybody on drugs.
Everybody on drugs.
Poor people on drugs, rich people on drugs. Everybody on drugs.
So I mean, to an extent, they didn't do their due diligence as parents, but on the flip side of it, they could have. So I believe it could go either way.
I'm just trying to figure out what makes him so unique. And why do we keep on why do y'all keep saying drugs and stuff
and you know what the funny thing about the word drugs is? Drug addicts are not stupid. They're very clever. So if he was fighting over money, like a friend of mine would say, oh, he probably was begging for money to get high. Begging for money to get high. The drug addicts are smart. They'll be nice to the parents so they'll get money and then go get the drugs. They won't be arguing. That argument wasn't about drugs. It was about something that we might not ever know. But they were arguing about something. Probably the father started with it, and then the mother joined in, and he was like, "Oh, it's 2 against 1." I don't understand it, but I'm talking about his mind.
I don't think that these kids get the type of discipline they need when they growing up.
That could be it.
I mean, but Anton, he wasn't a teenager or nothing.
But the problem is that
man.
what you put into them when they're
He's a grown
young,
man.
what you put into them when they're young, often at times carry with them when they get older. And I think that a lot of these kids, even the kids today, fuck what he took, fuck him. I think it's a lot of kids today that don't get the type of discipline that they need. I think we got a lot of gentle parenting.
You got to understand the reasoning for that though now.
Because I'm scared. Shit. My son getting big.
You said what's the reasoning?
Yes.
I feel like gentle parenting is way more, prevalent now because you have social media, cameras. You could be disciplining your child, or somebody else could be recording you disciplining that child. Now, CPS is after you. Now they want to take your kids. Now you in jail. Like
CPS
there's a
is
lot.
after-
Like now
CPS
kids
is
are now
after you.
calling the police on their parents. Like
CPS
there's a
was
lot.
after you back in the 80s. What you talking about?
Yeah, but we didn't have cameras and phones like that back in the 80s recording like certain things. Like the stakes are a lot higher.
Y'all didn't even have seatbelts back in the 80s.
The stakes is your child. That's the stakes.
Okay, so what happens what happens when you discipline your child? Somebody's recording you. Now you in jail. Now
Why are you
CPS taking
disciplining your child in the public? How are you able to?
Why is somebody recording you inside of your house? I don't understand.
Because they got free will. You can't control it. I mean, to an extent, probably, but
what are you talking about?
How's somebody recording you in your crib? This is like you shouldn't be trying to discipline your child in public.
Kids have recorded
That's
their
the
parents and posted them on the internet. I've seen plenty of videos on TikTok where kids have recorded their parents going off on them.
When I say you need to get to them early, you have to discipline them early. I'm talking about when they in their single digits. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11. That
not hitting them, like really, like
you need to
stern.
discipline them and deal with them accordingly. When
So let me ask you this, Anton.
By the time that they get to high school, it's too late. When they get to all of that recording shit, that's too late. You got to get to them early. You got to get core values in them early. They need to fear you early. They need to get the lessons early. And that's what I think the real problem is at. The way that this could have been prevented, first of all, it's for several different reasons. But I think that for a lot of these kids, they're being raised by their mamas a lot, and they're not getting the discipline, and they don't understand responsibility. And so by the time that they get, in high school and they start going into college, they just becoming more of what they already are. By the time you hit 30, most of the time I could tell the way you was raised by just looking at who you are when you're 30 and 40 years old.
But can you compare children that are raised by regular people the same way rich kids are brought up?
Well, the difference between that is because when wealthy people always think, like people say, damn, why would you kill his parents? All that money they had. People, that's ignorant because giving kids too much, my parents used to say that too. They used to give me motorcycles, all that stuff. And they said what that'll do to sometimes it'll damage. You could give kids too much and it damages them. It makes them fragile. So if something happens, don't go their way, they'll snap.
And that's why drugs had everything to do with this. I just
But how you got drugs from that?
Because
Damon, how did you get drugs from that? For real.
because we're venturing off and talking about regular.
Now she on a tangent. Dalen, do me a favor. You're a grown woman. On New Year's Eve, listen to me.
Okay.
Get you some cocaine on New Year's Eve. I swear to my mother. I swear. I won't steer you wrong. Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. My nigga, go crush that shit in a crispy bill. Get a new bill from the bank and crush that shit up. Take a hit, and you will thank me, and you will say thank you, shit. Don't blame everything on that shit.
I'm not doing coke, y'all, because
New Year's.
I don't do drugs, so no, I will not.
Hey, Shampoo, she thinking about it.
Me too.
No, I don't do drugs.
I'm thinking about New Year's, damn man.
Way too much. Y'all are sick. Nobody should be doing coke. No one should do coke. Say no.
No, Shampoo is serious.
You're dead. We call it.
You remember a couple of weeks ago he talked about his crack stick.
No, that was 100 years ago. Don't
matter. No matter. Still,
I said I tried it and I didn't like it.
That's why he's trying to say that crackheads don't kill people, because he knows personally. Like, you can be cracked out on drugs and yet don't make you want to kill anybody.
Nah, yeah, but seriously though, but crackheads don't be out here just killing people though. That's real.
Yeah,
they don't.
Shampoo don't.
Like,
yeah, but
it ain't no tears. It's nothing. People be on that heroin. They be on that.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Meth,
Let me tell you
and
something.
they're not out here killing people.
Let me tell you
so
something.
I don't want to blame no
believe
drugs.
It had nothing to do with drugs. I don't think it had shit to do with
I don't believe that.
I think
it was anger.
I think it'd be a lot of other shit. I think they'd be living alternative lifestyles. That's the stuff that we don't talk about. It's easy to blame stuff on drugs. And I'm not saying that drugs is good or bad or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. But what I'm saying is, when you live different lifestyles, when you live this alternative shit, when you don't have the discipline when you're younger, all of that is, I think, a more contributing factor than any fucking drug you can take, honestly. So when I seen he did some wild shit like that, man, let me tell you something, bro. That guy,
crazy.
That's some other shit. That's way out there.
That's that evil shit.
It's that Menendez brothers type shit.
And I know y'all don't believe in that in spirituality to the extent that, because I heard some of y'all say that y'all didn't. Some of this shit is demonic, bro.
Yo, my wife said that. She said the same shit. And I was like, nah, you serious?
I'm telling you, bro. Some of this is demonic, man. I'm telling you.
Because now he's on suicidal watch. So now the spirit is out.
I don't want to kill myself too. You wouldn't want to kill yourself after you did some shit like that?
Not because
I want to kill myself too.
Yeah, but the same demonic thing that made you do it is now telling you should be sorry you did it.
No, y'all
It
can't.
got you all fucked up.
I think most of this stuff that's happening out here today is
evil.
It's demonic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that most of the stuff, when I look at what happened in Sydney with the father and the son going and killing people,
just going ham.
When I think about niggas going into the Brown University situation, right? When I think about the stuff that people are doing,
the guy that shot the insurance guy,
all of this,
Charlie Kirk.
I think that this is beyond, in my opinion, personally, I think that this is beyond logic. This is some other stuff, bro. I think that when you see the life that people are justifying out here.
Come on, baby.
And I'm gonna throw something else in here. And I know this is not the panel that we usually do this shit. I think that when you let a lot of people over here from their other spots with all of their ways, and you bring that shit over here, I think that factors.
Wake it up.
The culture.
I think that when these foreigners and they bring in all of their spiritual ways and they bring that shit over here, I think that they're bringing something else more. And again, this is just me because I'm on some other stuff. You know, when I'm off the camera, I think that they're bringing way more than just themselves and they gods and they ways. I think from Maria's iPhone. But that's just me.
I know what you mean. They're bringing like sacrifices and because they don't like to leave. They like to come to America, but they want to bring you know, they don't want to. They still want to be themselves. So, and as America is, we have to accept it, like, because we're America. So we got to accept everybody's culture. That's where the problem lies. Because, like you said, we
don't have to. But that's my thing. When did we have?
That's how America. That's how it's said. Like,
I think that we need to start being a lot more discriminatory. I think we need to stop accepting everybody in their fucking ways. And I think that we need to start being a lot more vigilant against people in the way that they continue to bring their ways over here. I don't have to accept the way that you do your thing. I don't have to accept none of that shit. It used to be a time where when you came over here, you assimilated. We didn't have to adjust to make you comfortable.
Accommodate.
And I think that it's a lot of that stuff that's coming over here. And we don't have no core no more. We don't even know what right and wrong is no more because everything has been flipped upside down to make everybody more accepted. We used to have prayer in schools. We used to, you know what I'm saying? It was an expectation for people to go to church.
We had the Pledge of Allegiance.
Well, even when you was a kid, you had to. What you did when you was an adult might have been different, but as a kid,
we
had
definitely
to get
did
that
that.
core principle. It was just a part of it. And now everything is messed up. We don't have no culture. We don't have no churches, not no real ones. Everything, and even the churches that we have is non-denomination. You can believe whatever you want to believe when you want to come through. Ain't no actual preaching of the word no more. Everybody is, you can believe what you want to believe. They changing shit to mean different things. It's 1,000 different Bibles. I don't like none of this shit that I see happening out here.
I think the next thing, people gonna have sex with animals.
Oh, they already started that one.
I mean make it mainstream.
They trying to make pedophilia mainstream. They trying to make a lot of things.
I don't know about
mainstream.
that.
They're called minor attracted people.
That's true. It's called MAPS. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
Wow.
And thank God Trump got in there and is doing everything to cut that crap off. I can't believe people.
They're stopping him everywhere he go.
That was the whole ploy in trying to introduce the LGBT plus. It was a whole, what they call it, like a soft launch.
Don't get racist though, Dalen. Don't get racist.
That has to do with race. Those are titles.
People could be all God's children.
Well, no.
And that's the problem.
I don't believe in them, but we all God's children.
It's the organization that I'm talking about.
I think we need to go a step further. Listen, you got to be careful who you hug. You got to be careful who you let in your house. You got to be careful who you let around your kids. I think that's another thing because it's so many women working. Y'all don't even know who raising y'all kids no more. They not getting your principles. They getting whoever it is that they around the majority of the day. That's their mama, that's their daddy, that's who their principles is gonna come from. And so if in their core, in their infancy, if you're not raising your kids, somebody else is, and you have no clue what they doing with your kid, how they teaching them, what they saying around them, you can't control it. And I think that all of that plays a much, much bigger role than we like to give it credit for. And we keep trying to just blame it on drugs. I don't think that that's what it is. I think that you got to come down from whatever you own. Whatever you own, you got to come down from it eventually. And so I think that that's what it really is, man. I think it's so many different factors. And
you gotta instill the
Wasn't the guy liberal, Rob Reiner?
Oh,
wasn't he like a liberal?
Oh yeah,
he was.
I'm just saying.
Hated Trump.
He was a heavy advocate.
I'm just saying.
All right,
he was a heavy advocate for the alphabet community. He was all
that. He was big. California.
You see how all of those those concepts is just like they were heavy hardcore liberals.
Yeah,
and they raised their son, and their son ended up killing them.
Charlie Kirk was a conservative. He laying down too. Now what?
Yeah, I don't know if the political sides have any.
Leah. I'm talking about Leah.
I'm confused on the comparison.
Oh, okay. You said that it wasn't the son. I mean, Rob Reiner, liberal. Didn't you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said he raised.
What does that have to do with Charlie Kirk?
So was the person that killed Charlie Kirk.
I'll tell you.
The person that killed Charlie Kirk was also a liberal.
I'll tell you. So was Charlie Kirk a liberal?
No.
Okay,
And
so
he
why
was
did he-
killed by a liberal.
So
they
Charlie-
both was killed by liberals.
I'll let you finish. Okay, was Charlie Kirk a liberal?
No.
Okay, so why is he dead?
Because a liberal killed him.
So who let him die? If it's the right thing to be is conservative and
Who
against
said right? You see, you putting words in my mouth. I never said nobody's right or wrong. I'm just saying we see one side leading to death more than the other side. So isn't there a correlation between that?
No.
Charlie Kirk
So
was
you
killed by a
talking
liberal.
You talking about
these liberal people was killed by their liberal son.
No. It's
Then let's talk about Sydney. Wasn't that an anti-Semitic attack?
Yeah. So you blame that on the Jews?
If it's anti-Semitic,
Yeah.
that means it's against Jews.
Yeah.
Why would I be blaming the Jews?
I didn't say you blaming them. I'm saying why
You just asked me, so do you blame the Jews? That's what you just said.
Dude,
So how can I blame the Jews if it happened against the Jews?
All right. You got one thing on. Now you're gonna repeat it.
Oh, okay.
Leah, when you get a good point, let it go.
I'm just saying.
Good cologne, it'll linger. Don't worry.
I'm just saying. What's
It's
the
called the
point?
dry down.
You gotta get to the point, shampoo.
No, I don't. I'll get to the point when I get to the point.
Get to the point.
All right, give me a chance. I'm not as smart as you.
That's not my fault. You gotta catch up, my boy.
I'm not as smart as you. You're very
Yeah, because
bright.
you old as shit. So you gotta catch up. Let's go.
You want to get old too.
Okay. I'm
How
young
old
and
are you
turned now,
now?
but
How old are
I'm
you?
young. I'm young.
You ain't 19.
I'm young. I don't
You
need to be
ain't
19. Why you want me to be 19?
Because that's
Let's wake that up.
That's a sweet spot.
Let's wake that up. Why you want me to be 19?
Because that's the sweet spot.
Oh.
I answered your question.
Oh,
I answered
okay.
your question. Your value.
And what's your sweet spot, OD?
Your value.
What's your sweet spot, OD?
That was
Do you
a
even still
long
have a
time
sweet
ago.
spot, OD?
Your value is shrinking every day.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm still young. Still young. Got my whole life ahead of me.
How old are you?
23. Young and turned. Thank you. What happened? 23. Got making money. Got my own thing going on. I'm in my prime. I am the pick of the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. Yeah. So what you talking
How
about?
you the pick of the litter? To whom?
Don't let him let you get into that.
Yeah,
trap.
of course.
I'm just saying. What's tea?
Supposed to say
What's
you
tea?
the pick of the litter.
I am. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the cream of the crop.
How?
I'm in my prime.
You don't have no kids?
I'm youthful. No kids. No nothing. I'm youthful. I got it. I got it. I'm
The bar
good.
is that low?
I got it. I'm good.
The bar is that low, huh?
Where's
I'm
the bar?
pick of the crop because I don't have kids.
All right.
Yes.
Shampoo don't know when to take
Let's
his
get
L
to the
and
super
move
chats,
along.
y'all.
That's incredible.
We gonna get to the super chats. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat.
I can't believe you believe what you said.
I'm dead ass serious. No kids. Yeah.
We appreciate you guys here on this Monday night.
You might be like
Okay?
Mary J. Blige.
Hit the like button. I'm about to read the super chats. Magnificent Gaming 4327. Why do side chicks snitch? Woman gonna stay on code. Slimmy. Cool V10 says, Dalen, clean that blurry camera, ma'am.
Thinking the same thing.
No, it's not the camera. I think that's just her what's it called? Okay. Ismail Singleton says, this is very sad indeed. Rob and Michelle Reiner were quite accomplished. Their legacy will live on. His son was a spoiled brat. R.I.P. Rob and Michelle. Godsend77, they just here to argue, dog. JV2WB6FS says, OMG, thanks finally, Dalen pause. It's a panel. Frank Breed 004. If this whole panel did heavy drugs and didn't sleep for the next 3 weeks, half of y'all would off someone you love. I guarantee it. It's the drugs, baby. Nick 5ET says shampoo sounds like Hustle Man from Martin. DJ 451 says the motive doesn't matter when it comes to finding someone guilty of a crime. Intent and state of mind. Yo_it's_Eric TV says, I got you, Anton. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go. And even when they are old, they will not turn from. Ismail Singleton says, Dayla needs to think before she speaks. Stop it with the drugs. He was a spoiled brat that didn't get his way. It takes a lot to kill, let alone your parents. DJ451 says, Rob Reiner's son had 17 stints in rehab. What you mean drugs had nothing to do with his decision making? Last one, KLE The Wanderer 1720 says, streaming at the window, watch me die another day, hopeless situation. Endless price have to pay. Sanity now. It's beyond me. There's no choice. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. And shout out to you guys in the chat. We appreciate you guys here on this panel tonight. Hit the like button, okay? We have one more topic for tonight. Oh, I have one. What's Aaliyah's at? She don't want to be found, you guys. She's not going to give you her at, okay? But shout out to you guys here in the chat. Okay, let's get to her program. I think some of you men need to get on her program. Okay, let's watch this clip.
No mention of God within the first few conversations. Cut. Last ex has to be at least 5 years ago, and if you were together, it needs to be less than a year. Otherwise, cut. Too chatty on socials. Please leave that for the girls. You may only repost or share things here and there, but honestly, I don't really want to see you talking on socials unless it's business related, sports related, maybe a little family here and there, but otherwise, close your mouth. I would prefer that way. Children, you wouldn't even be here to be cut. I don't know why I put that on here. Club for leisure, cut. I only may make an exception if it's somebody's birthday, but you have to catch me on a good day because it still might be a cut. Depends how I'm feeling that day. Strip club, cut. Doesn't compliment on who I am as a person and positive attributes that they continue to observe about me as our time goes on. I need to keep hearing new things you're discovering about me and everything you love, or cut. Reference anything a rapper did or said, cut. Follows a lot of women with the IG aesthetic. You guys know which aesthetic I'm talking about, cut. Not ambitious, no mention of goals, current projects. I need you currently always working on a project. I need you always working as a man, otherwise cut. Makes even the slightest comment or insinuates in any way that I'm asking for too much, cut, play in your league. Makes even the slightest comment about something being too hard or too much work, cut. I don't need any sissy lalas around me. Figure it out. Isn't clear or serious about the things he stands for in this world. This could be anything, but I just need you to have a clear stance on things in your life and in the world. Please don't be passive. Has no general idea of how to fix basic home and car things. A little bit of plumbing, fixing lights, things like that, hanging things up, car, some brakes, maybe tires, you know, the basics, if not cut. Overnight Airbnbs with friends. Nothing good happens at Airbnb after dark. Nothing good happens at Airbnbs in general, so you will not be at Airbnbs, or cut. Doesn't stand up for women and make it clear that he stands up for women. Cut. Doesn't know how to be bored and enjoy his own company. Extra cut. Tells me a white lie. I don't care how white the lie is. Do not lie to me at all. Cut. I need to feel like you're my security guard when you're around. I need to feel like nothing in this world can touch me, or you're cut. Post on TikTok. Cut. Gets drunk. Cut. Doesn't work out. Cut. Friends with cheaters. Cut. Horrible eating habits. Cut. Doesn't cook or clean. Cut. Cheated on your ex. Cut. Female best friend. Immediately cut. Down talks an ex. Extra cut. Doesn't provide. Cut. Oh, of course we know that. Plays video games. Cut. If I don't feel like you'll drop everything at the drop of a dime for me, cut. Not thoughtful, doesn't take initiative to take things off my plate, cut. Not family oriented, cut. Curses or yells at me, cut. Not a good person to others, cut.
God, where's Rob Reiner's son?
Okay, so before we get into it, Tropical Empress, what do you have to say about the video that we just saw?
I mean, that was just a heck of a long list that I'm just sitting there looking at it like, she's gonna die a very lonely death, because I would just tell her to get a dog.
You know what? I would actually disagree. I think a lot of what she said, y'all getting lost in how she said it and how she delivered it. But if you really broke down some of the things that she was saying, now were some of them a bit of a stretch? But for the most part, a lot of what she was saying were valid things to have as far as expectations for a partner.
Family,
and a lot of y'all not gonna like this as well. She wasn't a bad looking woman. She looked very put together. She looked very feminine, and she could be in a position to have it her way. Now, if she looked like Freddy Krueger, or she wasn't quite a looker, then maybe some would say she wouldn't have the right to have the expectations that she did. But I think how she's packaged and some of the things she's asking for, I think a lot of that was actually really valid.
So just because she's cute doesn't mean everything she said was valid. So I would say maybe
What are you saying, Joey? Nobody said that. Why are you even piecing that together? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm trying because none of what I said merged.
Jess,
None of that
if
what
you
you
can
just
just
said.
listen to more than 3 words that I said, maybe it might make sense. So what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't
Ooh, that's
matter
a
how
spicy
cute
one.
she. What? I couldn't hear
She
you.
said you
Again. So
spicy.
hopefully
She
I
said you
can say
spicy.
more than 3 words again. So what I'm trying to say is just because she's cute, that doesn't mean that men are gonna go for her. We actually like to listen to what y'all say if it actually sounds and makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So if you're cute, that's cool. Now, what is her mind like? Now, I would say maybe about 60% of the stuff she said actually made sense. The other 40% is too picky. Like, she's basically looking for 1% of men. And now she has to see if that 1% of men actually like her. So
meanwhile, she's aging. Meanwhile, she's aging.
Forever, just like Tropical said.
She's gonna find her man. I can tell you now. I've been witnessing it. Unfortunately, if y'all watch Kendra G's dating show, some of it has turned into a shit show. But she does get those women that exhibit all the poor characteristics y'all say is never gonna land him a man. And I am baffled. I mean flabbergasted. When they get back on the show with their updates and a chick just like that, everyone was in the
but that's all acting. That's acting.
It's not acting because no, she gets real relationships. These people are having real babies.
You think they're real?
Nah, she gonna get a man. He just gonna need to borrow her car.
She's gonna get a man temporary. That's it.
She's gonna get a man. She's gonna get a man, and she's gonna forget all of that stuff she just said. She's saying all that shit because she by herself. The right man gonna make her drop all of that shit she was talking
It's
about.
not gonna be the man she want though.
You're
Too aggressive.
I ain't never fixed no car before.
Well, then I'd like to know what is she bringing to the
No,
table
one
to
mic, one
expect
mic.
all that from a man.
She too demanding.
No man with any substance is gonna deal with that type of mindset. She's
The
too
energy.
picky in the things that she's saying. Like, come on, yo, it's ridiculous.
Come on now, Joey. She wants a man who works out, who's family oriented, a man who doesn't cheat, who doesn't hang out with you. Like, come on. Like, she wasn't
want a
saying
man
he
that
had
don't
to be
hang out with
6
his
foot
family?
4. He needed
Come
to
on, that
be.
was make a post on Instagram.
Hold on, wait. Hold on for a second. You gotta let Jess finish. Go ahead, Jess.
Like, what I'm saying is that, Joey, a lot of the things, she wasn't saying he had to be 6'4", look like Aaron Pierre. He has to do X, Y, and Z. He got to have this certain occupation. She's literally going off of character-based things, and a lot of it is grounded and rooted in integrity. So a lot of the things, I don't think she's being too picky. I think the things that she was saying is absolutely valid. And honestly, I have no doubt in my mind that she might find exactly what she's looking for. And also, too, men value looks. So her looks is automatically going to get her in the door. And to be honest, some of the things that she's asking for, they are not far-fetched at all. If you got good
Hold on a
character and if
second.
you on your shit as a man, a lot of the stuff she said shouldn't have been an issue.
Hold on 1 second. Play it one more time. Play it one more time for me.
Cool. Thank you.
Instagram.
No mention of God within the first few conversations. Cut. Last ex has to be at least 5 years ago, and if you were together, it needs to be less than a year. Otherwise, cut. Too chatty on socials. Please leave that for the girls. You may only repost or share things here and there, but honestly, I don't really want to see you talking on social.
Controlling.
You can't talk on social media, but she can.
He said something about commitment.
Hold on. So Jess, that's what you got out of that?
First of all, Q only played 5 seconds of it. I said majority of what she said was valid. Well, okay, well, or play it back through again then, Anton, because 60% of what she said was valid.
The first few things is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay, but that don't mean the last few things are crazy. I said majority of what she said was valid. I didn't say all of it.
The majority of things she said wasn't valid.
There were valid things.
How do you
See,
skip over?
This is
How
what
do
a
you
lot of
skip
women
over?
do.
How do you skip over all of that other stuff though? That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Well,
how do
even
you
the
skip
simple
over?
fact that she would expect her man to
So I'm
just
supposed to
jump
talk
at
to you
her.
about. I'm supposed to talk to you about God in the first few conversations.
Not you,
Play that
but the
back.
man
I
you
don't.
want.
I don't think she said that.
No,
That's
she said
literally
that.
the first thing.
said
I
that.
think that's
You have
the
to
first
talk
thing she
about
No
started
mention
with.
of God within the first few conversations. Cut. Last.
My bad.
And then
I didn't. I had to tap the sound before you stopped it. I didn't hear it.
And then
want
she
it.
said you have to, like, if you was in a recent relationship, like it has to have been like 5 years
5
ago, but it
years?
has to you only could have been in it for like a year or you're cut.
I could
So like she
kind of
doesn't like a
crazy.
understand.
commit.
I
She
could
don't like a
understand.
man that has commitment, like that can show that he can be committed, like that. Like that doesn't make sense. How you looking for a long-term relationship? Like you got all these standards, and then like you have a standard like that where you don't want a man that has a resume of commitment. Like he's shown that he could be in a committed relationship. Like that doesn't make sense. Like some of what she said, like majority of the things she said is irrational. Like you can't, like she want a robot. Like what she want? Like she want a perfect man. Like not
Yeah,
even perfect, but
I ain't
like
working
yeah, like a
out. Working
perfect
out.
man. Like she
What are
like
you
he
doing?
has to he has to hit tens in every single category. Like that doesn't make sense and it's irrational.
Right.
And we as women cannot have standards like that. Like if we want to like actually successfully date in the world we live in, like not in our fantasy world that we live in our head, like in the real world, like in reality, if we want to actually date in reality,
You gotta
we
lower your
have to
standards.
we have to lower our standards and we have to be real. Like
Realistic.
the first like be for real, like the first few conversations we have, I gotta mention God, or like a man gotta mention God. Like that's not OD. Or I can't be in a committed relationship. Like I couldn't have been in a committed relationship. Like that's not OD. Like
Well, I feel like Aaliyah, a
she's
lot of
overly policing men. Like
you're
overly
looking
policing men.
you're making it very subjective and you're not looking at it objectively, because just as much as you're saying one thing, can I get a point off without you cutting me off after the first 3 words? Here it is. No, I'm referencing what Joey said to me when he said I cut him off after
I
3
was
words.
confused. I was about to
Oh, I
say.
don't cut you off though. And start a
But
new
what I'm saying is
conversation.
that, so I want you to look at the situation objectively, right? Because I think you're making an assumption either way. So for someone where God is important to them and they're very spiritual, for them, someone not mentioning God could be a red flag, and they might not be religious and they might not believe in God. So that might not be the person for me.
Can I ask you a
Also,
question?
someone.
Wait. Stay right there. Why didn't you mention God? If God is so important to you, why
She
you waiting
never
for a
said she
man?
didn't.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, how you gonna have a stipulation like that? In a like, if God came up in a conversation, not y'all might have had that conversation. But why is why is the
Because in
responsibility
her
on the
eyes,
man to bring up God? You know what I'm
because
saying?
in her
Like,
eyes, you have to live up to her standards. Like she doesn't have to bring it up. You supposed to. She wants to see if you are able to be with her. She's looking at your resume. She ain't talking about her.
and that's
she
why
won't make
I'm
an
just a little
exception.
confused. Like
And
she's
she
trying
ain't
to
that fine
overly
for that.
police men,
She
and
ain't that
it's
fine for
She
that.
will she will make an exception for somebody on a lot of those things that she has pointed out. I believe that's
Of
100%
course, I agree with
cap
that.
that she's looking for somebody that meets each and every one of those points. I don't think there's a man out there, even if she finds someone that's going to meet each and every one of those points. So she's gonna have to make some
you're gonna have to
sacrifices on
compromise.
some
Yeah.
of them, compromises on some of them, because that kind of man just does not exist. I think there might be certain points that she may not have put it in chronological order of which ones were the most important,
Yeah.
but I guarantee you there's some that she would be like, I can do without this or do without that. So I think we're taking it a little too literally. I mean, unless that was the point. But I don't think for one second that was. I think it was all cap. To be honest, I think it was for clicks and views.
I don't know.
She's not gonna get a chance. She's not gonna get a chance to be like, oh, I'll let that go with that guy, because as soon as she starts speaking, she's gonna be herself. And as soon as a man of substance,
Oh yeah,
he's not even
checked out.
give her a chance.
I don't think it has anything to do with a man of substance or a man not of substance.
Exactly.
I think it more or less has something to. I don't think that there is no list for a woman for a woman when she like a guy. There is no list. It doesn't exist.
Now, can it get a little bit shorter? Yes, but I won't say there's no list. Now, you
Ain't
got to
no
have
list.
some point of reference, Anton.
Ain't no list.
Now, I might be able to wiggle and shake a little bit, but I ain't just going to be loosey-goosey.
The list is in his pants.
There you are.
The one that don't matter. They break all the rules for the
For the guy that you like,
They break all the rules.
Not all of them. A few,
All of them.
possibly,
All
but
of
not
them.
them all.
All of them.
Not
All
all of them. I
So
promise
this is
you.
what I mean as a
I'm
man.
not telling the story.
Like
All
Mike,
of them.
like Mike
That-
Tyson said.
listen. That list only exists for people that she don't necessarily care for.
Mhm.
When women come up with these, when I listen to this stuff, right? When women come up with these lists are an opportunity for them to try to eliminate you, which means that you should never be trying to qualify to fit into a woman's box in the first place. That means you out of your purpose. That means you out of pocket. Already you out of pocket. If you the type of dude that would say, man, she would cut me like that, then you already out of pocket. And I think that the problem with guys is that they've lost their masculinity and that they actually give a fuck about what a woman thinks. When I see guys a lot of times even try to shame other guys and they say stuff like, I wonder if you had any holes, or, you know, was you this, or if you were lame, that tells me that you the nigga that's the lame. You the lame because you give a fuck about what a woman thinks, or you're trying to qualify or disqualify a guy based off of what you think that you need to fit into a box for a woman to think that you him. And what you don't realize is that they fucking them all. They fucking the guy with the Poindexter glasses, and they fucking the dude that's for the streets. They fucking a dude that got money, and they fucking a dude that don't have money. And for whatever reason, you're trying to box in a certain demographic of guy that's supposed to fit into a box, and all of them is fucking everybody. And so
But that don't mean that's the man she want to marry, though.
Listen. All of these standards that women have don't exist. They fuck them short, they fuck them tall. They fuck them dark, they fuck them light. It's all the same. We all fucking the same hoes. We all fucking the same hoes. We passed y'all along and she fucked everybody else in the room. And you think that you special because you then go to another nigga and say, man, you must not have been getting pussy. Just because he don't talk about it don't mean he ain't been getting it. He probably fucked half of the chicks that you think and you pedestalizing. And so dudes that really don't get it, that ain't really been around, they talk like that. Niggas that have been around, we know that there are no rules. And the only time that they say that shit is for niggas that they get money from, or niggas that's trying to send them a cash app and trying to justify the fact that they gotta spend money on hoes in order to fuck them. But it don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. And when you are him to her, none of that shit exists. They don't have a list. There is no checkbox at all.
So this is why I disagree, Anton.
That's the honest to God truth. That is the truth, straight from Detroit, all the way ever, right? It don't really matter. They're all going. All
it does matter, Anton.
All,
this is why it matters.
All denominations, all heights, widths, everything. They're doing, all of them are doing the same thing. They're all going, bro. And if they sit there and tell you that they're not, then that just means that you need to move on to somebody that will. That's all it is.
So this is why it matters. So a girl that has all those things that she just mentioned, a girl that's looking for all that, right? Say she runs into an Anton Daniels. I'm not saying it's you. Say if she runs into someone like you. All she's gonna do is be like, you know what? I'm gonna put all this to the side, and then she's gonna try to use you and try to get whatever.
Listen. Here's the caveat.
Hear me out. She's gonna try to hear you out. She's gonna try to get what she can out of you, and then when it's the ending, she's gonna play victim. This has happened so many times, and we have seen it. So all I'm saying is the man that she's looking for, right, with all those BS things that she named, that might be her guy that she might stay with, to where she's not going to play victim. She's going to stay with them forever and ever and ever. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm not special. for whatever reason, you're using me as an example. I'm just another nigga like everybody else.
Oh, you got on a Gucci hoodie.
No, I'm talking about. So let me reference.
He got on Muhammad Ali t-shirt.
All the reason why I use you is
nobody is special. Listen, I'm not special. You not special. None of us is special. We just another nigga that done fucked another chick, bro. The only thing that's special. Listen.
Right.
Okay, so let's use my bank account.
Right.
You not getting a dime from me.
But she don't know that.
If you listen, let's say hypothetically that I'm available and I'm in the streets and I'm moving around, right?
Okay.
You fucking for clout. The niggas that spend the majority of the money on the hoes is not dudes that got money.
They don't
It's
know
niggas
that,
that's
though.
trying to say that they got money so that they can get with the hoes.
Mm.
Dog, y'all don't understand the game. Dudes that have money that really got money are not spending it like that on the women that they just busting down. They may spend it on the chicks that they with. They may spend it on the women that they, you know what I'm saying, that they that they truly look at and say, you know what, I want to keep her around me because I'm, really vetting for whether or not I see something in her. But they fucking for clout.
So what about the men who be flying all these women out?
The guy is doing them a favor by fucking them.
Buying them bags, taking them shopping. And to be quite honest with you, for the men who have it don't matter to them because they got it.
Yeah, what about them type of guys?
Now, whether or not it means something that's different.
Hold on, wait. Who told you that?
What you mean?
Who told you that?
I've seen men spend on women because they just had it and it was a drop in the bucket.
Who told you that they had it? How do you know that they got it? Niggas, a lot of times niggas don't really have it like that.
I'm referring to I've seen men with some actual means.
Credit cards, all of that shit, right?
Nah.
Oh.
That is so funny to me, bro. That is so
They got tricked. You saying they got
now
tricked.
you might not trick, but it's a lot of men out there tricking.
I think
a lot of men out there tricking, and they not broke.
They might be quiet about it.
How you know they not broke? How you know they're not broke?
Y'all call them sick.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying that
You know what, Anton?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they are, and I'm not saying that they aren't. What I'm saying is, how do you know?
How do we know? Okay, I'll answer that. How do I know? Because I watch podcasts and there's some girls that will tell it on there, right? I actually look at some guys around me who do it as well. Not like Anton Daniels, smart with their money.
Don't use me. I'm not qualified. I'm not in the conversation. I'm just saying, how do we know who got what? How do we know?
Sometimes, Anton, you can know based off of their occupation, what they do.
And let me tell you something.
That don't mean nothing.
Joey,
you can make a lot of money and spend a lot of money, but that don't mean that you're not broke. It's a lot of people that make a decent amount of money, then they still live in paycheck to paycheck.
I guess, Anton, if you want to go off a technicality, there's no way to verify unless I'm looking at their bank account. But there are context clues.
Yes, I agree, Jess. I agree.
What?
Thank you.
Like
it could be their occupation. It could be what they have on, the car they drive. It could be the amount of money that they have on them, the type of credit cards that they have. Because every credit card ain't equal.
That they drive. Listen. As a person,
everything material
that has went through thousands of people's finances, literally, and I'm talking about so many coaching sessions. It's a lot of people paying 18% interest, and that car is killing them. It's a nice car, and they living a life, and they got credit cards, and they got fucking student loans. I'm just telling you, like, just because they tricking, don't mean that they got it.
We're in agreement. We're saying the same thing.
But what I'm saying is, the examples that you're using does not justify that a person got it.
I said there are context clues. They could be context clues.
You don't look at somebody in a 458 and think that they ain't got no money. You don't look at someone that may live in a nice community and think that they don't have no money, or somebody that can always.
You don't think that. Listen,
but you should.
I'm hanging out in this house right now, and I'll be honest with you. Like, this is a $10 million house right here. Because I came out here just to hang out because I wanted to change the weather. I looked up because you know I'm a real estate guy. You don't think that there's foreclosures in this neighborhood?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's foreclosures here too.
But people, they had access to the money.
People is struggling everywhere.
It don't mean you can't struggle. There's a difference between never having to struggle and getting somewhere and falling on hard times like you did. You made millions of dollars, you bet on gas, but you got back up and you've been on top and you stayed there. So it's not.
But we missing the conversation. My point is that just because a nigga is tricking, it's regular everyday dudes that trick every day, and they don't necessarily, they not rich.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what women need to look for, honestly, is they need to look for a person with great work ethic, great character, a person that love God, and a person that'll actually treat them right and to help you raise your kids the right
way. Come from a good family.
All that other shit, and this is the point that I'm making. All of this other shit is bullshit. You can go up, you can go down, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have good years, you're gonna have bad years, but you need to have a person that has good character and work ethic. Everything else works out. All of this other bullshit, he got to do this, he got to make this amount of money. All of that is fake. It's fake. It's all an illusion.
Well,
and it's
women gotta have
struggling, and it's designed to keep you broke. If you find a good person that treats you right and is willing to grind and hustle and deal with you, and here's the real caveat. And he willing to deal with your fucked up shit. Because I'm gonna just tell you, most of these women is fucked up. Like most of y'all is
people is fucked up.
That y'all not telling us about. Some of y'all is dope fiends. Low.
Lazy,
Half of y'all got
lazy.
sex addictions. You're addicted to that fucking rose. Half of y'all got insecurities that he not gonna even find out about. But if he still stick with your punk ass through your insecurity, you better hold on to that nigga. Because I'm gonna tell you. Most of the niggas I know, they gonna fuck you and send you home. And if a nigga is still willing to deal with your punk ass and somebody already done fucked on you, you better hold on to that nigga.
And they got dreams too. Women got dreams and all that shit.
If he with you and he know what your insecurities are, or he know how fucked up you really are in real life. Because I mean, come on, we all fucked up in a lot of ways. If he's still dealing with you after all of this fake junk that they got going online, hold on to that nigga.
I mean,
hold on.
The people want fakeness because fakeness is being glorified. You're saying good qualities, good characteristics. People don't lead with that because they don't have it.
Good qualities and all of that. Listen,
that's not true.
If he like you, and he a decent person, and he go to work and hustle every day, and he know how fucked up you are, then that means you probably should hold on to him, because it ain't a lot of niggas that's gonna stick with you.
Yeah, Dylan, you gotta change your environment, man. If everybody's around you that's like that, man, everybody I'm around is positive. My wife got good character, good work ethic, good family life, and it shows. When my son is 15, he had a girl come over, right? And so he's in the den and they doing whatever they watching TV. So we upstairs. She tell me to go downstairs to act like I'm getting something to see what they doing. So I'm hoping he's doing something to the girl. I said, I'm not going down there.
Wait, you hope he's doing something to her?
Yeah.
Engaging with something together.
You know what he meant.
I'm hoping he's down there.
For clarity.
Listen.
Dalen.
This is my experience. You can't tell me what I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, Lawrence, when she come in, blah, blah, blah. So she said, so she kept going down there trying to interrupt them. And I'm saying let them do what they gotta do, because we instilled our positive things in him.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't do it to the girl.
What?
You didn't do it to the girl. It's like you can't.
No, she comes from a good family too.
I hope that, but I get what you're saying. Fathers cheer on their sons when it comes to that, but the mothers look at it differently because they're looking at the dangers of it or the unfavorable.
Yeah, but there's no dangers of them in the den.
Or unfavorable events that can follow after what you're encouraging or hopeful for is going on in the den.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
So while we're cheering on, he's becoming a man, he's doing that. The mom is thinking, I'm too young to be a grandma. I'm not taking nobody. Don't get.
I'm not talking about. He's not going to sit out there and have sex, but he could. They could play around. You going to stop that?
What you mean, Monopoly? Uno? What you mean?
He got a blanket over both of them. Don't you think he going to do something with his fingers?
Yo.
Come on.
15, right? I don't want to.
You're not going to have sex.
Let's do this.
Yo, the bottom line is you gotta instill when you marry somebody, you with somebody, you gotta make them. It gotta be worth your time. She gotta be straight up. No, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the right woman and the right man to all that list shit she talking about. That's because she's angry.
Mm-hmm.
She's angry.
That's my problem. That's
she
my problem
with
women
happy.
when they make
for the group chat. You say that type of stuff in the group chat, bringing it to the internet, kind of like Anton said, it's a process of elimination that she thinks is on her end, but she doesn't realize you just created a playing field for your potential prospects to now do a process of elimination on you, because they could say, I may not have an issue with some of the things that you want out of a man, but because you brought it to the internet, now you have to consider what type of person or what's going through your mind to make you think that if you're looking for a man with these type of qualities, why bring it to the internet? That's what my first
that's my problem when women make these type of videos or have these type of sentiments. It doesn't even matter about the video, because even having these type of sentiments in your regular life is problematic. Like when women make these lists and have these standards for men, it seems very superficial. It seems very it seems superficial and it seems very shallow. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it gives off that we as women don't necessarily have good character because of the things that we're seeking out. Mm-hmm. Like the things that we're choosing to seek out, rather than real things, not no materialistic things, or like being overly controlling. Just like these lists just show like bad characteristics amongst the women that have these type of lists. Mm-hmm. And it makes them seem like you don't want, like men don't want that. Like that's not like, that don't make men want you. That don't make men want to desire you and want to be with you. That makes men want to stay away from you. And so also, it's just like we can't have these type of mentalities and mindsets and putting it out online for young girls and other people, like other women, to follow behind. Like, this is not the type of mindset we should have as women. It makes it seem very superficial and very shallow.
And going back to that coach incident, he's done that before. He went to her house and he didn't threaten to do anything to her. He's done that before and played victim in front of her. But at this time, women could be very manipulative too. They can be, because I'm going back to that, because they always come out like they're innocent victims. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there looking like a cheerleader, and this big brute black dude took advantage of me. No.
So I'll agree.
He enhanced your life, and something happened. Just like the son that killed the parents. We don't understand it. I'm getting in his head. Something didn't go somebody's way.
It's the commonality. It's greed, Shampoo.
If I'm on drugs, you like to talk about drugs, right? If I'm on drugs, right? And when I'm on drugs, I treat you with affection. I buy you stuff when I'm on drugs. I'm very loving and pleasant. You wouldn't tell me to get off drugs.
Hold on, is that it?
True.
You're only talking about the sweetness. You don't talk
The only
about
reason why you telling me to get off drugs is because I'm erratic, I'm screaming. Yeah, it's all about you.
Wait a minute, you just said you're doing nice things, you're doing all of these things. If you're heavy on drugs, it's because you're doing these things because my eye is black. Now you got me a bouquet of roses.
No. You mixing. No.
See, you want to talk about good stuff, like the good things they could be doing as drug addicts.
No, because you always talk about the bad things. I said drugs. If you talking about people killing somebody because they on drugs, I'm simply saying, just motherfucker, listen.
Who are you calling
I'm being serious now.
But who are you calling an effort? Have I called
you?
Oh my God! Keep going.
Just listen.
He's making a point.
You making me say that. You're making me do that.
I didn't make you do nothing. Take responsibility for your own.
You just did. You made me say that. You think I was going to say that? You made me say that.
I didn't make you do anything. That's the deal.
All right. You didn't make me say it. If you didn't say if you didn't interrupt at that time, I wouldn't have said it. So you made me say it.
You have no self-control, but go ahead.
I do have self-control. Can't you tell?
Yes, it's so obvious.
All right. So what I'm saying is, I forgot what I was going to say.
Because you have no self-control. You were telling me that.
Stop it. Why do y'all like to cut people off all the time? Dalen and Jess and Mimi. Why do y'all do that?
Don't bring me into this.
Don't say my name, sir.
I'm helping.
I'm just sitting here being quiet. Don't say my name because you're gonna make me start talking.
See, look at you, Mimi. Look at you.
Don't. You brought me. I didn't say a word. You brought my name up. Don't say my name. I didn't say nothing.
You've been nice.
You've been dying to say my name all night. Why don't you just admit you got a crush on me and let it go? Okay?
A little bit.
Because you keep on. Okay. Well, just admit.
Y'all, please. Oh my God.
Call my name.
But Aaliyah,
Back
I would
to the
say
program.
this. Aaliyah, I'll say this. I do agree with you what you were talking about with the current topic, not the last topic. But I would say that we need more strong male role models in these ladies' lives, so that way they know what to say when it comes to what they're looking for in a man, instead of listing stupid stuff like, oh, if you make a post on Instagram, cut, like that doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. So we need more men to step up as well. It's not just women's fault. If that lady doesn't have a father in their life, then the uncle needs to step up. If the uncle is not there, then the brother needs to step up. That's older. You get what I'm saying? So
that's what she's looking for.
I understand what
accountability too.
I understand what you're saying. For me, though, I feel like women should still have some type of substance to them, irregardless of men. So we shouldn't need a man to instill these type of values in us. We shouldn't need that extra. Like, I know we're supposed to, we all have to work together and stuff. I get all of that. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, us as women in general, we should have our own morals
identity
and standards, and we should have our own, identity as women, our own standards, our own morals and principles as women,
right?
Irregardless of men. Like, we don't need men to tell us what our values and principles should be. Like, we should be able to, as women, have our own.
You're gonna say it again over and over again.
We should have our own, mindset.
Aaliyah, I hear you, but in order for you to come up with that as a woman, it's also smart to listen to what a man has to say, so you can understand our perspective. So that way you can formulate everything that you talked about. And we should do the same thing too as a man. What do you mean, though?
I'm not saying no to you. I was saying no to Shampoo, but I understand what you're saying. Like, we can still listen to men and take in what they're saying to us and apply it effectively. However, us as the standard, the basics, without men having to add stuff to us, we should already have those morals and we should already have that. That should be the basic foundation for women. That should be the basic standard. We shouldn't need a man to add on to y'all can, and it will be very helpful and fundamental, and it'll probably be, very impactful on the long run. But the basic, the basic stage, the basic foundation for women, we should have our own basic standard and core values as women, irregardless of men. We shouldn't need men to instill values in us for us to be good people and have our
That
own
comes
good
from our daddies, though. A lot of these women
mindset.
don't have daddies, and that's the problem.
We need that
Right.
in our
How are you supposed to formulate that as a man or a woman with the other side, their perspective and stuff, for you to actually like accumulate whatever the basics you're talking about? Like,
Man, damn all that. What does Tropical Impress want to say? What do you want to say, Tropical? Yeah, but we heard you, my nigga. We heard you. Tropical Impress. What you got to
all I'm
say?
saying is it takes time, Aaliyah. Like, I can't just be born 5-10 years old. Like, I already know the basics. No, you have to have some experience.
I'm not saying literally. I'm not saying literally.
So
I'm
my
just
question to
saying
you is-
women in general, like we should have our own values and principles without men having to tell us what it is. Like, y'all shouldn't have to bear that responsibility for us being good fucking people. Like, we should be able to be good people irregardless of men. We should be able to think for ourselves and do for ourselves and have our own. Like, we should be good people. Like, we don't need men to tell us to be good people. Like, we shouldn't have to have that. And the fact that women in today's society need men to show them or to tell them to be good people. They need to see men being good people in order for them to be good people. That's a problem. Like, y'all shouldn't have to bear that responsibility, because us as women, we are responsible for that. Like, at some point, we have to hold women accountable for our own behavior. Like, y'all not the fault of everything. Like, it's not always y'all fault, and y'all have to let that go. Like, it's not always your fault. Like, you're good.
Yeah. So when you speak on those specifics, then I agree with you 100%. I was just talking about the stuff outside of that. So I agree with you. Thank you for clarifying.
So let me ask you a question, the women. If a guy's at a club, right, and y'all dance at the club having a good time, he sees y'all see each other, whatever, y'all get together, y'all buy drinks, y'all having drinks, y'all getting drunk, y'all having a good time. Y'all go back to his place or a hotel, whatever. Everything's cool. Y'all have sex. Things get out of hand. For some reason, things get out of hand. She's not happy because something went, like, you know what I'm saying? Something went wrong. And like, maybe she felt guilty that she did this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she was drunk. Is she to blame for what happened? If she says that something happened to her because she felt regrets that she did this because she was drunk, do you think the guy should be responsible for what happened?
Not when you put it like that. You said she feels that something went wrong, not as if something.
But she might go to the police station because she felt guilty about what happened. That's why you got to be careful of people or who you have sex with.
That's why they encourage men not to have one night stand, or people, period, not to engage in that, especially from drunk women. When I go out with my friends sometimes and I see some things carrying on, men usually stay away from heavily inebriated women.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not
I don't know what
we gravitate to the woman that's drunk. What are you talking about?
That's not good though.
It's not good, but that's what they do.
Maybe back in your day, Shampoo, but not nowadays.
I don't
Maybe
agree.
back in your time, but not nowadays. Nah, men are not like that. Just because you see a few on the news of men doing that, it doesn't mean that.
Okay. Since you say back in my day, let's bring it up to 2020.
No, please. Thank you. Let's stay here, please.
Okay. No, listen, he brought it up, not me.
This is what I'm saying. You might see.
I heard what you just said. Now listen to me.
I didn't finish though. Well, go ahead, Shampoo.
Go ahead. Say something that I didn't hear you say before. Go ahead.
I'm about to say something that I
never heard before.
Is you might see it happen 2 times on the news, but what about 1,000 times? I'm not done, Shampoo. I'm trying to finish with the whole conversation. Like, let me get the whole thing done.
Recap.
Oh, recap. Thank you. So, say if you see two of these situations happen on the news, something that you just described, you don't see the 1,000 times that it didn't happen. So you can't say it happens all the time. That's not a smart statement to make. And I know you're a smart guy. even though you say you're not smart. I know you're a smart guy. So it's tough to know how many times it didn't happen because we don't get to see those. We only see the ones on the news. That's all I'm saying.
So let me ask you a question. So when you're at the bar in the club, why do you buy the woman drinks?
I don't do that. I don't buy women drinks.
Not you. You're the only person that goes to the clubs and the bars and don't buy women drinks. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even go to clubs, but okay, I still want to buy a woman a drink.
I got
and then
that.
I still want to take her
Why are
home.
you buying a woman a drink is my question, my brother.
Okay. Buying her a drink, take her home. No, I wouldn't do that.
I know why they buying me a drink. That's
Why don't you answer the question? What is your mission in buying them a drink?
So they can eventually sleep with them.
Okay. Why is it so hard to say that?
Yeah,
so,
but it doesn't
so
mean
you're
they're gonna
agreeing with what I'm saying. You're
But it
trying
doesn't
to
mean
get
they're
them
gonna sleep
drunk.
with
You're trying to get them drunk so you could sleep with them. And if something goes wrong, they could say, he got me drunk and I didn't know what I was doing because I was drunk. Now you're in prison. That's why you have to be careful. That's all I'm saying, my brother.
So this is what I'm saying, my brother. Not all men who buy drinks for a lady is trying to take them home that night. They might just buy them a drink to have a conversation to try to get to know them to see if they want to be with them. But not all men are trying to get them drunk that night and bang them up. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
They
bro.
got dudes that put stuff in a woman's drink to get.
And that's a small percentage of men. Why are you making it seem like it's a big thing that's happening?
Oh no, that's a small percentage. No, I'm not talking about the drugging part, but the drinking part happens every Friday. Hey, guy, I scored, man. I scored.
I agree,
man. You know.
I agree, Shampoo. But guess what? We don't know what percentage of men think like I do or think like you do. We don't know. All I'm saying is
I know.
All I'm saying is both exist. But it's not all the time. It's your situation. That's all I'm saying.
Go up to a woman. Okay, go up to a woman in the club in the bar and say, "I ain't gonna buy you no drinks because you might get drunk and we gonna have fun."
Good night.
Come on, man. It don't work like that. We know the mission. It's a mission.
When a man buys a woman a drink, it's so both parties can. What's the phrase? Let go of your inhibitions.
Loosen up. Loosen up. We call it loosen up.
Loosen up. But there is a thing called tipsy, inebriated, and
there we go.
When you're talking about getting a woman to consume a large amount of alcohol that affects her critical thinking, not even just consenting to sex, that's an issue on its own. Because why do you want someone to not be present for something that they should?
No, wait a minute.
I am okay with if you buy someone a gin and tonic or a vodka and cranberry just so you all can have easy conversation, and if you go back to the room and do what you do, when you ask, should that man feel or be subjugated to some sort of consequences if that woman were to say, "Oh, I feel guilty. I shouldn't have gave it up over."
The reason why I bring this up because it happened to me. Hang on. Okay. It happened to me. It happened to me. No,
what
seriously. All jokes aside.
What happened
to me? That's why I'm passionate about. Talk.
I'm just saying, I didn't know if somebody got you drunk and took advantage of you. But okay, go ahead.
You gonna joke about it? He's joking about it? What are you joking about?
Taylor, you be having me so weak. You just choose to misunderstand what is being
No, because what are you talking about?
Go ahead. I'm just
forget it. No, I'm just saying. The bottom line is you gotta be careful of what you're doing, especially these days. Back in the day, like you don't want to go, everybody want to forget. I know, you know what? One thing about black people, they are forever young. They never get old. I'm only 50. I'm only 40. I'm only 20. And you could grow up. There's nothing wrong with being old. Don't worry about it. You'll be good. You'll be good. Look at me. I got a house with no mortgage. 2 of them.
Okay.
But you done did crack. You done did crack, cocaine.
And I did dust. I smoked dust before.
What is dust?
Angel dust. Angel dust.
What is that?
But why?
It's mint. It's
The
leaf.
thing
We
that
call it mint.
all.
They sprinkling on weed.
Q, you want me to answer or they gonna tell you what it is?
Yeah, what is dust mean? What is that?
Dust is formaldehyde soaked in natural leaves. It was a big thing back in the day. It's making a comeback.
Oh,
that was something I did not like. I didn't like it. I tried a lot of shit.
Can I ask you something?
Crazy.
You said before you
But
go
my
up.
mind is strong enough to leave it alone. If I, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, your mind wasn't strong enough for you to just not try it.
No, because I wanted to try it.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to do drugs.
That I feel that way about white men. You gotta try it before you knock it.
I think y'all asking. Y'all asking shampoo.
No, I don't need to try coke to know. I don't want to do that.
I don't need to try drug. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, for shampoo.
Y'all asking shampoo the wrong
No, you shouldn't try it.
Shampoo said that he had a well enough mind to be able to make a decision that takes people, that consumes people, but he was in his right mind enough to do something. But if he decided that he didn't like it, he had enough self-control to say, nah, that's not for me, while other people get consumed by those types
That's
of
why you should, but you can't blame the drug for that. You blame that person that was too weak.
That's yeah, I agree to that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna disagree with that. I was gonna call
you understand? I agree with that because I don't negate that actual foreign substances will eat away at your brain. So even if you wanted to do something, you actually physically couldn't. It literally changes your whole body.
That's not
So wait, can we?
You said drugs.
Was the program unreasonable?
Form of narcotics. You're talking about something that may have not had an effect like that. But when you say drugs, I'm gonna think about the worst type of drugs. And
why? I don't understand. Why do you think?
Because we're talking about
Why are we talking about drugs?
Strong-minded enough to say, no, I think a person that's
But sweetheart, Dalen. It's a multi-billion-dollar operation. Everybody's doing it.
I never said it
Some
was.
type of drug.
All I'm saying is that
The few people that get fucked up on it shouldn't let us all that are enjoying it.
I didn't say that.
Mess it up. You fucking it up for us.
Lord have mercy.
We just want to get busy, nigga.
Why are we talking about drugs?
Why not? What are you scared of, Aaliyah?
I don't want to talk about no fucking drugs.
What do you want to talk about?
Not drugs.
That you a queen because you don't have a kid?
We don't gotta talk about me. Why you want to talk about me? I don't want to talk about you doing drugs. I don't want to talk about you doing drugs.
I just smoke a joint now.
She right, bro. Why we gotta talk about drugs every time you on the panel, bro?
Niggas is punks, man.
Why we gotta talk about drugs every time you on the panel? Every time you on the panel, you talk about drugs, shampoo.
So what? So.
Listen, I challenge you.
Hold up. You said I don't.
Was the program unreasonable or not?
I challenge you. Get a thicker necklace on the next show.
No, I want a thicker necklace.
So in conclusion, the program was definitely unreasonable. She was just doing way too much. And she got to lower standards to date in reality. Like, she just got to lower her standards. Like, it's giving superficial and shallow. And I don't want women out here just being superficial or shallow. We should have some depth to us. We are more than just, wanting material things. We should, want more than that. And we shouldn't be like that.
I'm just mad that I got a neck. Look, I could do this. Can you do that?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh.
Do this.
Do what?
How we get back to
Let me go upstairs and get my necklace?
No. Bring your head like this. Let me see your neck.
We got time. Boy, what's wrong with my neck?
You barely got a neck, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, because I'm on Ozempic.
Are y'all grown men talking about y'all neck right now? Are y'all kidding me? Like, are y'all serious? Talk about y'all neck. Y'all are in the camp.
Wait. Let me. Yo, Aaliyah, let me tell him thank you for telling me I don't have a neck. I used to have too much neck.
Y'all are in the camera showing y'all neck as grown men online right now.
He had a neck off.
Aaliyah, it's okay.
I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Wait. Y'all could talk about y'all necklaces, but y'all y'all showing y'all neck though, like that's mad crazy.
No,
that's mad wild.
Crazy. It might be crazy to you because you're from New York or something, but no.
Facts. That's wild. Like that's wild.
That's to you. You only one person out of 5+
No, he
billion
got you
people,
there. He
Aaliyah.
said, he got you
You're
there.
not
I
the
don't
only
give a
person.
fuck. I don't
Okay.
care.
But that's
Why
how
are you
you
talking about your
feel.
neck? You
That's
like
how
this.
you feel,
You like
Aaliyah.
this.
That's
You's
how
a
you
grown ass
do that.
man.
Okay, but
Right
listen, I'm not
now.
trying to oppress
On the
Aaliyah, though.
net.
I'm not trying to oppress you. Okay?
I'm not
You
pressing you.
cute,
I
but
don't
I'm not
feel
trying to oppress
pressed.
you. Okay?
I
So it
don't feel
doesn't matter what you
pressed. I
think.
don't feel pressed, gang. I'm
Listen,
cool.
Nicole.
I'm
So it
cool.
doesn't matter what you
I'm
think
cool.
about me. It doesn't matter.
I don't think nothing of
That
you.
was
I'm just
funny,
saying,
man.
like,
That was a good
chill.
go back, man. I
Hey,
don't care.
hey, Joey, do like this with your shirt so it could really like Muhammad Ali shaking. Like that means shaking.
No, bro, stop, man. Stop, man. I'm not doing that.
Get a moving
You
shirt
going
like
overboard with
Muhammad
the
Ali,
jokes.
like
You going overboard with the jokes, man. Stop.
like a
Y'all is
bobblehead.
funny. I can't.
Yo, what Muhammad Ali do to any of
No,
y'all?
I just did.
What, man?
he told me not to get hit upside my head.
True.
He taught me something. Oh, shit. Oh my God.
Y'all are funny.
I'll walk with you and shake your shirt.
Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. I'll get banned everywhere.
It'll be fun,
You're gonna clip it and be like,
Oh,
"Look, this
that's
guy."
so funny.
I love shampoo.
He's
That
funny.
is so hilarious, bro. Hey, shampoo. How do Muhammad Ali shake?
Stop it, man. Yo, they gonna clip that, man. You getting
You can put some chocolate syrup in the milk and then let them hold that shit and be like, oh, thanks for the milkshake. Yo, our blender's broke. Yo, get my arm down there.
Y'all are too funny.
Yo. Yo, his kids probably like, oh, he said yeah. Yo, can I have $1 million?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
He did say yeah. That's crazy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we all gonna be in hell anyway. Be nice and
Speak for
warm.
yourself.
Oh, shit, the human milkshake maker.
Who's laughing like that?
Shampoo knocking the hellgate.
Damn, I never seen Anton laugh like that. That's funny.
Anybody else before we get to these super chats?
Thinking about a boy like this. Yo, can I get a neck brace to hold my head still?
I can't.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh
A
man.
mess.
I was dropping some on the table so you had to pick it up. Like,
Y'all is hilarious.
yo. Oh my God.
So, just saying,
Oh,
you can have their standards. Out there that's willing to take care of you. Just look at me. And don't worry about what the internet has to say. So do y'all. That's all I got to say.
That is so funny, bro. That is so hilarious.
Too funny. Anybody else before we get to these super chats?
That's
Any
my
more
dog.
neck comparisons? Y'all want to compare next? What y'all want to compare next? Like necklaces, glasses.
Where y'all located? Like, what coast y'all on?
I'm on.
I'm in Arizona, so I think it's
What's the
You in
temperature?
Arizona, Joey?
I'm in Arizona. Yeah.
As am I. That's funny.
You in Arizona, Jess?
Yeah, I'm in Phoenix.
Oh,
what's the weather on a like? What's the day-to-day weather like?
Right now, it's like in the 60s, 70s because it's like our winter time. So it's still pretty decent.
It's 44 here in Houston.
Nice.
Yes, it is freezing. I forgot you in Houston, Q. I think I
enjoyed
What's the what it would be in the daytime though?
It'd be like
Here
in
in
the
Phoenix?
70s,
No,
70s,
in Houston.
80s.
Well, it depends. It's a cold front right now, but it was like 62, 70. But it's
That's
a
why
cold
Q
front.
is all wrapped up in all of them blankets and shit right now.
Now my heater is at 80 degrees right now.
It's like tank tops in
And
the
I still feel cold.
coats at night.
I'm in Georgia and it's freezing. It's like 20 degrees over here
Jeez.
at night. Yeah, it's like 27 where I'm at.
In Georgia?
Tropical, where are you at?
In Georgia, yeah.
I'm in Georgia too.
So glad I left Georgia. Woo.
I'm
It's
glad you
freezing
did
cold.
too.
I like Georgia. I got grandkids in Georgia.
Dalen, where you
bet
at?
you do.
You in Houston?
Houston with Q.
Oh, I didn't know you were in Houston, Dylan.
I think I seen
know why.
the other day. I think that was you. You got a big ass?
No.
Come
I
on,
haven't been outside. I've been sick.
I thought you was talking about Mimi. I was gonna say yeah.
I think I seen you in
Can
like
do.
the Galleria area sometime, and I'm like,
I get taller when I sit down.
That's a where?
in the Galleria area.
No, I haven't been to that mall in a couple years.
Oh, that wasn't you. Okay. But yeah, that's probably why I didn't say that.
I like online shopping.
I know.
Hey, tropical Impress. Where you from?
She said
I'm in Georgia,
She's
but
in
I'm
Georgia.
originally from California.
What's your nationality?
Yeah, Hawaiian.
I'm Japanese, Hawaiian, English,
it.
Irish,
Oh, I
and
got it.
Scandinavian.
I
No
know
black?
it.
You boy.
I know it.
Point.
No black in you?
I love
No.
it out here, bro. I love it out here in California, man.
I
Are you in
miss it.
California? I thought you was in Detroit.
Yeah, it was
You
too
all
cold.
around.
Well, it was too cold, so I flew out today. That's why I was late because I was getting off the plane.
So you vacationing in California because it's cold in Detroit?
I don't know if you call it vacationing. I just came out here to what is this, La Jolla, San Diego?
I like San Diego.
I love San Diego. It's nice.
Better than LA.
You trying to find
What's
some
the degrees there? What's the temperature there?
Hot.
It's like 70s.
Oh,
It's
so
like
you still got them sundresses on down there.
Ah,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You're so damn silly.
Walk around with a fan, a foot fan.
Yeah, I had to dip because it was too cold. It was way too cold.
We ain't got that kind of money. We can't just pack up our stuff. And
Oh,
go.
we know that, darling.
I don't think that. I mean, that's not about money though.
Yes, it
Honestly,
is. You rub in the people's face, they ain't got nowhere to go but to bed when it get too cold.
that's
Nigga,
not true. It don't. Honestly, if you plan it effectively, Q knows she travel a lot. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on a flight.
that's a fact.
I thought you did it
Money
off of
management, yo.
And you can take the and Darling, you can take the bus too.
But I'm saying, of course, people can plan that they want to spend like the holidays when it gets cold in a different state where it's warmer, but they plan months in advance. I'm saying Anton can wake up and be like, "Damn, it's 20 degrees outside. Let me order a
No,
t-shirt."
I'm saying though, like, but a lot of people think that I'm gonna be honest with you, like, a lot of people just they prioritize the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they might spend all of their money on cars and all of that shit, and that kind of that lockdown that fuck up your finances.
Clubbing.
'Cause then you don't have the freedom to do. You know what I'm saying? The freedom to do what you want to do.
That's
So,
I am.
yeah, I like honestly, you can catch a flight for nothing sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
On the right day, certain days are cheaper.
Yeah, but I mean, you just got to plan it though. You know what I'm saying? If you fly out on a Wednesday,
Yep.
you gonna get a cheaper flight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different things and you know, you don't have to necessarily spend it, you know, book it the same day and all of that type of shit. So that also factors.
But these women got good jobs. They ain't got no take.
A lot of times, like I might use points, right? Because I spend a lot of money on my cards because, you know, for my businesses and stuff. So a lot of times I use points, and it don't cost me
Nigga,
shit.
you crazy? Oh shit. Nigga, you crazy?
I'm so
Nigga, you
glad
crazy?
we had this time.
Nigga, you crazy?
That's his sound mic.
I use that on my show.
Oh. Yo,
Yeah, I'm like shampoo a ventriloquist. You know,
I didn't even know that shit was on. I cut it off.
Shampoo.
But no, I just think that people got to plan more effectively, man. Like,
cut it off.
You plan, you can get up out of that shit.
You see, when regular people plan, if it's not one thing, it's 10 more. It's not even one more.
Yeah, but
No, that's not true. You're making excuses.
People are saying it's what the streets and me are saying.
No, it's you making excuses. I'm just telling you, like a lot of people spend a lot of money on fucking food.
Mm-hmm. Clubbing, partying.
Yeah, they spend it on bullshit. They spend all their money on bullshit. So
Well, what about the people that don't?
what do you mean? What about the people that
doing
don't?
something wrong then?
That they're not misusing their funds
And you
for
still broke?
use more beneficial, huh?
If you not misusing your funds and you still broke, you got a problem.
You got probably a drug problem.
Yeah, you just double broke.
I was my money on the double.
You broke with no hope.
I know people that they spend a bunch of money on trees every week. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
most people have habits. And so they feed that habit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where all of their fucking money go. You know what I'm
But going
saying?
out to eat is expensive. I just see like you be planning for a trip, then damn your axle popped out of your car. Now you
A lot of people plan for trips, but they plan to spend an expanded amount of money on it. Like when people spend trips, they save for trips so that they can spend a lot of money. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You
But
really
at
don't.
least as a man, though, as a man, if you go away, you know, with your wife or your girl, you gotta. I see niggas take pictures, right? They don't got no Rolex on. They don't got no jewelry.
You don't need no Rolex. You don't need none of that shit.
No, I'm not saying you need one, but I'm saying you should save up for some type of piece that you could throw on.
I like pieces, but I don't think that everybody.
You know what I'm saying? They should have something that they could, like, you go away, nigga ain't got nothing on his neck. He look crazy.
I like timepieces or whatever, but
yeah, I like shit. Man.
So you want someone to go somewhere, fly somewhere with a neck piece on with a Rolex, so they can be a target? Like that's not.
Oh, that's the niggas that don't got nothing say that. Yo, I wouldn't do that because I'll be a target. Then. I'm going over there fresh. Yeah.
Hey,
I like to spend money because
you're not
a lot
star
of what
yet,
I do, because I do it. I'm a content creator. I could write off most of this, almost all of this shit. So I don't mind this. I don't mind spending it, but it don't have to cost a lot of money.
$2,000 hoodies though, Anton. You ain't gotta do all that.
But if you don't mind spending it, give me a job and then put me.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Like my hoodies, I might spend a bunch of money on it. I look at clothes different, right? So I might spend a bunch of money on a hoodie or whatever, but I'll have that hoodie for the next 5 years.
Yeah, you get better as it gets older. Good.
Like
shit.
a lot of people trash
That's
their
me.
shit and they get rid of it. But then at the same time, I might spend a lot of money on hoodies, but I only spend like $70, $75 on my jeans. You know what I'm saying? Because I still wear Levi's. So you know what I'm saying? Like it depends.
I got a little mink jacket, you know what I'm saying? I throw that shit on, you know. I
got clothes I bought like 20 years ago that I can still
I ain't got
wear.
the black or the gray or the brown. I got the butterscotch shit.
Yeah, I like it just depends. Like I keep like my sweaters, I keep them forever. I never, I never not have my sweaters and stuff. So it just depends, man. Like
And we ain't gotta act like we broke because we around broke people, and we ain't gotta act like sympathize with these motherfuckers.
That is so mean.
Nah,
I
I
don't think it got nothing to do with
I'm
that.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not.
It's like me $20.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Hey, Tropical, how often do you water your hair?
Huh? What you asked, Shampoo? We didn't hear you. What do you ask? What do you ask?
You joking on somebody? Who you joking on?
All I heard was water hair.
He's talking about tropical because she got.
Somebody heard it.
Oh,
pretty.
I like joking around with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the flowers. I get it.
Damn, you just got it.
I don't think I'm built for the.
took
I
a
don't
minute.
think I'm built for the cold no more like that. Not really cold. I don't think I'm built for that shit no
Me
more.
either.
I done aged out.
I feel the same
cold?
way.
What
It
cold
sounds
you
like,
talking about?
you think about moving out of Detroit, Anton.
I'm never moving out of Detroit. I'm just not built for the cold like I used to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a meeting with you.
Aaliyah, you're
Anton.
muted, Aaliyah.
Anton, I'm trying to get that meeting with you.
Yeah, we kick it. We're
No,
gonna kick it.
We can't hear you, Aaliyah. It probably died.
It's all the AirPods.
No, we can hear you.
That's
No.
We can't.
No, leave and come back.
Oh, Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
That could be a good
Chicago it'd be way cold in Chicago. Chicago
What are you talking about, bro? She said
Chicago
something.
is disrespectful. It's how cold it be in Chicago.
Yeah, that'll take your breath out your body kind of cold.
You see how they beat up Bobby Smyrna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. I never seen anybody look so scared.
No, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No, Aaliyah, we can't hear you.
No.
Dang.
Bye, Aaliyah.
Nice meeting you.
Julie, if you want to be on panel, DM me on IG, Julie.
I got it unmuted.
No. Listen, I still don't like California. I don't like Los Angeles. I think that Los Angeles is a piece of shit. I think San Francisco is a piece of shit. And I think that Oakland is a piece of shit. But I mean, because it's fucked up. It's fucked up in those places, bro. And but when you go to
a nicer area like Pasadena.
Right. And see, what people don't understand is
I've never
that
been to California.
you can't say California because California is huge. It's massive. Newport Beach is dope. San Diego is dope. So it's some dope places in California. It's just like anywhere. Like you can't say Michigan because it's huge. You got, up north, you got Traverse City, you got Detroit, and you go all the way on the other side where Kalamazoo is. It's massive. So it's
Where's
more
Eminem
like if
from?
you say Florida, you can say North Florida, South Florida, you can go Tampa, you can go the Keys, you can go Naples, you can go Miami, you can go all the way up to Jacksonville, you can go to Orlando. Like it's a huge state, so you got to be more specific than just saying California. California, Texas, right? Texas, Houston is different than Dallas, it's different than San Antonio, it's different than Austin. It's all different places inside of those places. So I don't like LA. I think that LA is trash, nigga. Hollywood. Go to Hollywood, man, it smell like piss every day.
What? On the strip?
In Hollywood, where the stars and shit at, man, it's nasty. It smell like piss everywhere.
They make it look so glamorous on the video though. Like
for real.
And then you go there,
it's fucked up.
Nasty.
Fucked up. But if you go to Newport Beach, is dreamy. It's dreamy as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
Santa Monica is beautiful too.
yeah. So you just gotta pick and choose your spots, bro.
Now we know for me.
And I mean, the governor is still fucked up in California. I wouldn't buy a place here because of the taxes.
A lot of red tape.
Yeah, it's fucked up on that type front. But I definitely like coming out here. They ain't got it's different than Miami because it's nice with no humidity.
Oh, that's right. It's a different time zone too. What time is it there?
It is
10.
I think it's like 10 o'clock. Yeah. Yep, 10 o'clock.
Damn, I got something caught in my throat.
Time for a cigarette, bro. That's what I mean.
Cigarette?
Yeah,
it's that weed. That wasn't cigarettes. That was weed.
No, ain't no damn weed.
Black and mild or something.
Yeah, it's something. It's something ain't right in my throat. I have to do it. It's not an answer for everything.
Well, anybody else before I get to the super chats? No.
I like tonight's show. It was fun.
DJ-451 says chick with a list cut. Yo_it's_Eric TV has a list, post it on the internet. Cut. Jose says just you date her. Jaquin Rice 7923. Shorty want a superhero who suffers in silence. Next. Isaiah Rowe 7930. Just because she cute mean it's valid? Ismail Singleton says this is a delusional lady. No high value man for her. Yo_it's_Eric TV says the D in Dalen stand for delusional. Jaquin Rice 7923 says men only value looks to a certain extent. If your attitude is ugly, those men will be turned off. And these women sounds controlling SF. Army vet guy says, damn, what if she cut me before I talk about God? LMFAO. Godsend77 says women talking like God into accepting takeout orders to make their dream man. Jaquin Rice 7923 says she said no mention of God in the first few combos is a deal breaker. If that's not irrational, then I don't know what is. Ismail Singleton says, Anton is right. You match with people and not lists. Just Brown Girl in America's Hell Q, hello panel. Special shout out to Anton, of course, Dylan, Jess, Aaliyah, and hello, fellow St. Louisians. RG Beats 4842 says they proximity effing out of here. Super Ray, Super Yay 6174. I appreciate women like Jess because it lets me know the women I should avoid. The hypocrisy is wild. Yo_it's_Eric TV. Everybody broke if the new property line is 140K. It can a Bus Dev says shampoo, you're crazy, out of this world. Dang. Mr.
Mr. G Rap 8405. The list was for the men she doesn't like. Trust me, someone is busting it down for much less, and she will acquire the good guy to check all the boxes. A_Smitty says future leaders like Aaliyah give me hope for who my 11-year-old daughter may have as a role model to look up to. Quinn Rice says this club scene has been going through a sharp decline in business profit for the last decade. So this doesn't happen as often as shampoo making. And shout out to Cosmikazi. No shampoo slander will be tolerated. That's the OG. AR_Smitty. Neck grab on live stream is diabolical work. Corey P says blender is broken. Khan Muhammad is top tier. JDWUMATV says I live in San Diego. Welcome to the city, Anton. Mimi needs to catch a flight here too. Brandon Nesbitt 777 says Joe Puto hairline hasn't buffered yet.
Hey,
It's Eric TV. Welcome to Cali, Anton. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. We appreciate you guys here every Monday. Shout out to people on the panel. Shout out to your channel if you guys want to go ahead and let the people where to find you at. Go ahead, Mimi.
What's up? I'm Mimi. You can find me on iHeartMimi at on Instagram and TikTok, and you look a little bit further, you can find me other places too. Bye.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Midnight Show. I'm gonna be, talking about a lot of the things that's going on, giving my opinion on relationships, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, you can find me on there, Joey_Pluto86 on Instagram. Thank you.
Okay, Tropical.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm Tropical Empress in Spirit, and you can find me on IG at Tropical Empress in Spirit.
Okay, thank you, Jess.
It's me, Gorgeous, on all platforms.
Okay, Shampoo.
Oh, Ask Shampoo on YouTube.
Okay, and Dalen.
I don't have no YouTube. I just have Instagram. You can follow me below at Tenderoni. Those are zeros. I'm not a content creator. I just make content. So follow me on Instagram if you love or hate me.
Thank you, guys. Make sure you tune into the Millennium Morning Show mañana morning. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Wrap it up in the streets, and happy holidays.